Hey everybody, welcome to the Jay Wilson Show. Hopefully you all are having a great day today. I am. Let me see what y'all are saying. What's up, you all? What's up? What's up? What's up? You all can't really read right now, but I hope you all are doing extremely well. Got a few things to say today. So anyway, it's cold as hell, so I'm wearing my little turtleneck and my stuff. And so for my accessory, I'm rocking my little Coach bag today. Rocking my Coach bag today. Nothing major, nothing major. But I hope you all are doing well. Let me see what y'all saying. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So anyway, give the girls something to talk about today because they always talking about how people dress. So voila, I have on this. I have on a dark olive pant with this bag. Oh, my shoes match the bag. So we coordinated today with my little hat. Anyway, moving right along. Lovely love, you such a phony hoe. I so I heard you say something and you sick. You sick. I don't know if that chemo altered your thoughts, but you are a panel killer. Lovely love purposely gets on people's panels to change the trajectory, and this is another hoe that's gonna have to get followed. Because you add nothing. You add nothing, and you're just a distraction. Lovely love. I hate to say it, but you're a distraction. At least Sparkles is funny, and you just it's like, girl, would you please tell a story? And it's just like really lovely love. So again, lovely love. If anybody would be into bestiality, would be you. You strike me as that kind of hoe. And again, you a gas station walking hoe. So I know that you wouldn't even part your lips to say that. So, ho, I got something for you this season because this is a different season for me, and I don't give hoes access to me who don't deserve it. So, ho, unless somebody pay you up, you ain't coming up. You another hoe. You another, and you a crazy as cat pee hoe. And then the sad part about it, you don't even remember half the stuff you say or do. That's what get me with you. Oh, so anyway, that's gonna be a pay up hoe right there. But just a mess, just a mess, just a mess. So at any rate, you all, I'm seeing what's going on right now. So I did not know that Lemon did a whole robo platform, robo call. They say Lemon was calling people and jumping on people's platforms. Lemon, you all right? Now, Lemon, look, y'all, I was very taken aback that Lemon would come on the channel and cut up the way he did. Because Lemon did cut up, and let me tell you how Lemon cut up. I was not expecting Lemon to come up, not come up, but cam up with no shirt on. I thought I was going to see face. I didn't know I was going to get a recline back. And how do I look? Do you like this? I just felt very uncomfortable. I just felt very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. But baby Lemon was over there. They said on Rick Reed. They said he went on Brianna. They said Lemon was doing his whole tour. And I'm like, okay, so it's a lot going on. It is a lot going on with Lemon. So Lemon, I hope everything works out with you. I don't know what you're going through right now, but you giving very much Mariah Carey on TRL when she was buying everybody popsicles, and you giving that. You giving that. And another thing that I'm noticing too, Y'all men are fighting over Lemon. Shakim Ra still likes Lemon. He really does. And he's fighting Honest Row, and they are lemon heads. They are lemon heads. And baby, these lemon heads are fighting. And it didn't dawn on me until I saw Ro and Shakim, and all of this is around Lemon. I'm like, OMG. Now, Ro was reading Shakim for filth. Now, Ro be getting off a little tangent here once in a while, but he was reading Shakim for filth. But baby, it's lemonade, baby. It's lemon heads, lemonade, and these boys are fighting over lemon. Like, it was really funny because Brian really wanted to see what was going on with lemon. I'm like, oh my god, and I guess it's like, oh okay, whatever, but it's really interesting. Lovely Love, let me tell y'all something. I think Lovely Love is having memory lapse. And what really got me is this hoe smoking cigarettes and she just had chemo. I'm like, ma'am, ma'am. Brian Lemon looks okay, but y'all thirsty. Y'all hoes are thirsty. And when you don't know that you look fine and you fine, then you think everybody look fine. And I guess it did appeal to me because I done seen men who look like Lemon, and they're a dime a dozen. Fine don't mean nothing when you ain't working. Y'all, let me tell y'all hoes remind me of when I was in Cincinnati. Oh, I'm gonna tell this story. Y'all hoes remind me of when I was in Cincinnati. This hoe just got out of prison, and he came to the club. And the hoes was fighting who gonna take that hoe home. That hoe just had a body. That hoe ain't have no job. And the boys and the girls was at the club fighting over who was gonna take that hoe home. And I'm like, are y'all hoes serious? This man done went to prison for something. And I'm like, y'all hoes gonna have to make him clap his hands to make sure y'all shit ain't getting stolen. But baby, y'all remind me of that. Y'all remind me of that. Some of y'all hoes over here remind me of that. Okay, this hoe just got out of prison, didn't have a place to stay, did not, but he knew he could come to the gay club because some thirsty hoe was gonna take him home and act like they doing him a favor because he needed a place to live. That's what y'all be giving me. I ain't lying. That's what y'all be really giving me. Girl, okay, it's not that serious. Okay, but you was over there. You was all up in my channel talking about how I look, Jay. How I look, Jay. Did he show anything? Ooh, I bet he got a big thing. I'm like, look at this thirsty hoe. She had like she ain't had water in centuries. I'm just sorry. I'm just sorry. I'm alright. Baby, I'm alright. I'm alright. Baby, they fighting over lemon. They fighting over lemon. And the sad part about it is it's not his intellect. It's not because Lemon got money. It's because they want that man's body. And I mean I'm figuring out what this is about now. I'm figuring out what it's about now. And y'all are some low self-esteem hoes. Get up about yourself. Get some get up about yourself. Jesus. That's why y'all don't like Duchess Kelly Love and people like Treasure Lane because we don't get turned on by that kind of mess. Okay, some ass and some britches. We don't get turned off by that kind of stuff because we done seen it all before. We know people like Lemon. And I guess y'all getting all excited. I'm like, huh? And when he was talking about how I look, like an average black man who got muscles living with their mama and drinking. I mean, really. I don't need no flammable man. I don't need somebody who can't sit next to the fireplace without catching a fire. All that liquor in him, baby. He just a Molotov cocktail waiting to happen. So anyway, but that's what they fighting over. That's what they fighting over, lemon. And again, it is what it is. That's what it is. So it's funny to me. I'm laughing. So I didn't know that Lemon did a whole thing. And can I say this? This boxing thing is corny as hell. It has the signature of Goosey, Talent, Nerdy, and Ghetto. All of the goofy, nerdy Negroes would come up with something like, I'm like, who? Really? Y'all can do better than that? And now they telling me that Nerdy over there doxing people. Oh, it's a mess. It's a mess. I'm enjoying this though because it's funny to me. It's funny to me. And these people are doing plays. Now, Roe said it all when it came to Shaquem. It is about running plays. These people are running plays. What will stick? What will stick? That's why I'm looking at Lovely Love with the side eye. I'm like, now if somebody talk about Lovely Love husband, Lovely Love be ready to fight. But Lovely Love, once your husband getting DMs from the boys, when your husband getting DMs, and they said that he liked men's because he married you because you's a strong looking woman, and since you got a boy chest, now that's what the girls say, Lovely Love. They said he liked your more masculine features than anything because you do give a Grace Jones Jr. over there. Pull up to the bumper, baby, in your long black limousine. Pull up to my bumper, baby. Baby, you give it, I'm a slave to the rhythm. Okay? Because you know that's what you give over that Lovely Love with your two-faced self. And then this is what I don't get about this hoe. She just had chemo and on the porch next to a freeway smoking. I'm like, hoe, is you crazy? You just got out of chemo. Your hair just started growing back good, and here you are on the porch smoking a cigarette. And let me tell you something. I don't think your husband give a damn. I just think he want that insurance policy. I just think he want that insurance policy. Because I don't think he give a damn about you. I'm just serious. And then is it me or does Lovely Love live in the freeway? That holding here all them cars, in them semis, in them 18-wheelers. Girl, I'm like, is you in the car? I thought Lovely Love was in the car. That hoe lives on the highway. And then got the nerve to talk about lemon money, but then you say your credit was bad and you couldn't get the first house. Girl, these hoes got problems. You hear me? These hoes got problems. So this is why she gonna be a pay-up hoe, because I'm tired of that hoe. I'm tired of them two-faced and flim-flam. Just got my teeth in. I'm still smoking cigarette after taking chemotherapy hoes. And Lovely Love, I just don't appreciate your two-facedness. And let me say this. I would rather deal with Dovey than you. Because at least Dovey, you know what you're going to get. And at least Dovey is funny. Ho, you ain't funny. You ain't funny. People laugh at you because she said dildo, and everybody thought she said dildo, but she was trying to say dildo, but it sounded like dildo. Oh, I called that Shakim. That hoe can't enunciate either. And then she don't want to remember nothing. Okay? She don't want to remember nothing. But yet she can tell you everything. But then when it come to her, oh, that old selective memory hoe. She know what she doing. Oh, don't get me started on her, baby. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a real quick minute. I gotta go get some gas. Ooh, these hoes just a mess. They is a mess. Okay, wait a minute now. Okay, hold on, y'all. Just a mess. Now look, I am going to get some gas. I will be back. I ain't done yet, and I'm gonna drop the link. But I'm gonna tell you what, y'all, some thirsty hoes. I'm seeing a lot of thirst. I'm seeing a lot of lies. I'm seeing a lot of plays. Some of these plays ain't good. Y'all need to go back to the drawing board and do better. Y'all need to do better. Bro, I ain't cussing you out for lemon. I'm not really cussing you out for lemon today. I'm really not. I just thought you was really showing thirsty traits, and it was giving trademark fortune again. Anyway, but hey, I digress. I'll be back, y'all. Hold on. Let me go and get this gas. Child, y'all doing the most. Ooh, y'all be doing the most. Ugh. I need to get some gloves, so I think I'm gonna go to Belks and get these gloves. I'm going to Belks to get some gloves. Ooh, hey, man. All right, y'all. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, child. Brian over there. Let me see it. Ooh, you seen it? Ooh, you was. I had to sleep on that thing, and in my spirit, I got thirst. I got Sahara, Kalahari. I got what's the other Death Valley. Girl, I was getting all of these deserts. Y'all really need some water, honey, because y'all very parched. Y'all very parched. Very parched. I'll be back, y'all. I gotta go get this gas. Ooh, it's cold out there. Y'all, I'm coming back. I just had to pump my gas, get my little gas, because I'm driving the Volvo today. Oh, Lord, I'm back. Pull up to my bumper, baby, in your long black limousine. Pull up to the bumper, baby. Mm. I'm not perfect, but I'm perfect for you. All right, let me drive. Okay, can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, put a one in the room. If you can hear me, put a one in the room. Oh, Lord. Limousine, diamond ring, caviar, maybe with a star. Come on, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Get a girl something to talk about today with my dread for fashions. Ew. Ah, ooh, come on, dread for fashions. So I gotta go buy some gloves that match my toe. There, match my man satchel, whatever y'all want to call it. My God, today. So anyway, y'all, it's a lot going on in these streets, but it's plays, and I mean, it's not organic; it's manufactured, and and then, like I said, with Lovely Love Child, she's gonna be a pay up hoe. Every time she just wants to be seen and heard, and then she don't even be making sense, and then she be getting stuff wrong, and then she don't be remembering stuff. I'm like, Lovely Love, get your life right, get your memory together. You need to go to adult daycare and see if they can help you with that memory, because your memory is really off. I'm like, is Lovely Love all right? Anyway, y'all, these girls are not well. Now I'm gonna go get some gloves, and then I'm gonna be on my way. I need to get some gloves, so I'm gonna get some nice leather gloves. What's going on, y'all? And then I'm gonna drop the link. And I'm not mad at Brian. It's just I'm just seeing thirstiness. I'm just seeing thirstiness. It's like y'all ain't never seen no man before. And I mean, I guess I done seen men, so it's like, okay, it's like a man. That's a man. Girl, it's a man. But Brian was acting like Lemon was Michael Jackson or something. Like he was Idris Elba or something. How he was acting. Like, okay, boo. I was very taken off by that. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, Brian. It's okay. It's all right. He's a man. Okay, is the store open? I hope they open now. Give me a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Let me see if they open. Okay. 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 They should. Okay. They open. Okay. They open, girl. I was like, is y'all open? Is y'all open? Okay. Well, look now. I'm going to be gone for a couple of minutes. I gotta go get some gloves. So I'm gonna be right back. I'll be back. All right, you all. I am back, baby. I had to go buy a nasty piece of glove, baby. But these are nice suede isotoners with leather and suede, and they feel so good. I'm back. Oh my God. So I bought these gloves. So they match, girl. They match, honey. It's matching. Okay, it's matching. Ooh, Lord, they feel good. Girl, I had to get a nasty piece of glove. And they got the little leather right there. Okay, so let me go ahead and drive now. I told y'all I would be back. Okay, so let me go ahead and drive now. Ooh, I feel much better now. Because, I mean, it is really cold, y'all. It is really cold out here. Anyway, so I got my little isotoners. And you can't tell me ish. Ooh, and they so warm, baby. They so warm. So I am back, y'all. But anyway, as I was saying earlier, I just see all of this lemon love, honey. We got some lemon heads. That's the new name for the boys. Lemon heads. So, baby, the lemon heads are fighting, baby. The lemon heads are fighting. And then there's some new fans. Baby, hey, I ain't mad at them, baby. Ain't no jealousy here. Ain't no jealousy here, baby. None whatsoever. Come on, the lemon heads. So anyway, y'all, what else has been going on? Like I said, it's been a lot of plays, and some of these plays are played out, to be honest. Yep. So a lot of these plays are played out. But I've been seeing a lot of plays. I'm gonna drop the link, and ushers, could y'all make sure the link is up there because I got on these damn gloves. And girl, I can't do too much with these gloves on. I want to give a shout out to all the ushers that are there. And you all ignoring you all, but I got on these shades today and I have on my contacts. So you know I don't have progressive lenses, so I don't be shy. Oh Lord, is that a piece of ice? Girl, it's a lot going on with these roads. So anyway, so that's what's going on. Give me a minute. I'm gonna drop this link in a few. Okay, hold on for a minute. I'm gonna drop the link. So there's the link. Now, if you want to click it, you can. Really, y'all, I'm just talking. I can't really read y'all comments because I do have these shades on. And in the midst of having these shades on, I'm driving. So I may not see your comment. That don't mean I'm ignoring you. That means I'm actually driving. So I can bring you up. Let me see something. What's up, Creole? I see some of y'all coming on in. So anyway, I had to get some gloves, baby. And let me tell y'all something. They done wiped all the gloves out. These were like the only gloves, and they just happened to match what I had on today. God is so good. He knew exactly what color I needed. My God, today. And so, yeah. And they feel so good. So you all, like I said, I was talking about the situation with Lemon. Now, some people say he's been drinking and he's been really, doing the alcoholism thing. Some people say it's just a play. Then you had somebody named Grish. Grish came on and said Lemon is in trouble. Lemon can't go nowhere because Lemon got warrants.
Hey, I just came up here to help you, just in case you get somebody backstage and stuff. Lord, I hope I ain't knocked the man off his own stream yard. Y'all, I think I came up here and traumatized Jay Wilson old link. I think I scared him in the comment when I came up. How everybody doing today? How are y'all doing today? Dimples Granddaddy's Toes and Catherine Powell, Libra Butterfly, Miss Jewel, the doll, Annie. I just came up here to help him, and then his daggone link gonna mess up. What is up with you, bruh Jay, and your link? Come on back in. I just came up here to hold it down for you since you got gloves on. You and your gloves. His new gloves. They nice. He got nice gloves on. He's talking about the lemons and the lemon heads and the lemonettes. Talking about Mr. Brian. Well, he sounded drunk when he came over here, but he also talked about he was over there, hey Lock baby. He also was talking about he was arguing with Rick Reed. That's the other thing he said he was doing, arguing with Rick Reed. Hold on, let me go and get his wonderful banner. Cause you know I ain't letting nobody up here on this channel. And then y'all mess around been and messed up his $2.50. Then he be all mad at me. He be all mad at Vivian. He got 700 banners back here, y'all. I gotta figure out which one it is. Tell Jay Wilson you need to delete some of these things. Here you go. Libra, is that you?
Yo, what's going on, Miss Viv?
Hi, darling. How are you today?
I am good. I said, let me come up here and keep Miss Viv company. Shoot.
Come on up here and keep me company. That's her. That's she.
That's
That's
me,
her.
girl.
That's her.
How
So
you
what was you
been?
thinking about when you seen all of that foolishness last night?
You know what? Certain people, when they come over, I gotta leave. I gotta exit stage gone. I be like, it's time for me to go walk my goldfish. Some people I just can't do. I just can't do, girl. So I don't know what happened. So yeah, I did follow up with I ain't gonna say her name over here because I know Jay Wilson and her ain't jigging, but I did hear part of her live about what happened over at Mr. Squeeze. I call him Mr. Squeeze. That they
Who's
got
Mr.
into
Squeeze,
it.
girl?
Girl, women.
Oh,
I call
child.
him.
All right, so this is my question to you. Did you hear last night? Was you here last night when he came up here?
Yes, I was for a little while. Yep.
Okay, so this is my question. You think he was drunk?
Yes.
I think he was drunk too. But you know what the funny part was to me? When, when Lovely Love came up here and say, Lemon, is you drunk?
and he got quiet in the church mouse.
Nah, he said, "Yeah, bitch."
Oh yeah, I heard it at first. Girl, I said no, he didn't.
I said, "I know I ain't gonna just ride past that like they ain't hear him call her a bitch."
He sure did. That's the first thing he said, and when she said something else, he just got quiet.
He ain't say nothing else. He said she kept saying, "Leave me, is you drunk?"
I don't know why people. You know what?
He said, "Yeah, bitch."
Yeah.
I thought that was the most hilarious thing.
Yes,
Told us-
ma'am. Yes,
I said,
ma'am.
but look, now Jay Wilson say she gotta pay up. She'll pay up, ho. But when she said she like velvet ropes,
Girl,
velvet ropes. Yeah.
it be too much for me. You know, it just be too much. I'm like, what in the French poodle?
And I wouldn't have really came up here for real. But it offended me that a lady of that age and
Come on.
you
Yes.
just came over
A big
Keno.
milestone. Yeah.
You talking about fight. You got grandkids. So you teaching your grandkids just be out there challenging people to fight in boxing battles.
Girl,
Well, it was the cigarette smoking to me. I'm like, you just finished keto.
uh-uh.
And then I said, is she in the car? No, she was on the back porch.
Say what?
But anyway, you all, I'm sorry, Viv. I was in a dead area, so I'm glad you came up on here. But yeah, you know, Lovely Love is a pay up hoe now. I don't got time for her. And then I don't know. I heard a little bit of her stuff last night. She was saying that I was having sex with a dog. I'm like, okay, now you done gone too far.
Huh?
Yeah, I heard a little bit of her, and then I went on to bed. But I guess
you have your devices on mute.
Huh?
I was telling Creole she has YouTube on mute.
It may be me. Hold on. Give me a minute. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you talk now, Creole.
Hello.
We can hear you. You good.
Okay.
But yeah, so it was a mess. And let me say something, Creole. I'm seeing a lot of lemon lovers. Baby, these girls really love some lemon. I mean, they fighting over lemon. I'm calling them the lemon heads because the men are fighting over lemon. And I think Lemon done showed them, you know, what he did, what he tried to do to me. And I think they fell for it. I don't know. But Lemon, let me tell you something. I'm glad Vivian was there last night because people would not have believed me if Vivian wasn't there to witness.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true, Jay. You're right about that.
Lemon was giving off light skin energy last night. And my thing was,
I don't think he light skin to me. Lemon is brown skin.
Listen, he was trying to be Al B. Shore and Christopher Williams. I'm telling you, when he was laying back in that bed and his eyes squinting, that was like, yeah. And he didn't want nobody else to see it though, Jay. That was the thing. Did you hear that?
I can hear you.
He didn't want nobody else to see it. That's what I'm telling you. Y'all listen.
Look, he done went out again.
Listen, he didn't want nobody else to see him. That's what that was. He kept telling Jay, don't put me on. He kept saying,
and don't screenshot or something like that.
I don't want these hoes to see me. That's what he was saying. He didn't want
if I let this go, you can't tell nobody. You can't tell nobody. Sometimes I'm goody. Sometimes I'm naughty. Baby, it was giving very I've been watching you like a hawk in the sky. You know, let me tell you something though. I thought I was gonna see a face because I was really trying to focus in on the eyes. I was really trying to focus in on the eyes. But Lemon said, hold on. And see, Lemon be positioning himself. So you could not see his eyes because he was far back, but he wanted you to see his chest and stuff. And then he had all these tattoos and everything.
And I'm like, okay. And so I can understand how Stephen kind of felt. Because, we act like Stephen wasn't real. But now I see what Stephen was saying. And I believe Stephen. Because I felt a little uncomfortable. I'm like, all I wanted to do is see face. You know what I'm saying? I didn't.
He laid back, and it was like giving very much like seduction.
I know he reclined and he went slowly. He reclined slowly back like this. Hold on, let me see if I can do it in my seat. He was like this. It was like that. It was like that. It was a slow recline, and I'm like, what is going on? All we needed was some mood, baby. All we needed was some mood music. I mean, really.
Seriously, I thought I was gonna start hearing moments in love. We're gonna talk about Brunch. What you think?
Oh,
wow. Baby, it was giving that. I was like, oh my God. And then he kept on asking, well, what do you think? How do you think I look? Like a man? I mean,
Oh, Mr. Squeeze.
This is the thing, though. I've seen men before, so seeing you like that don't do nothing for me. And when you think you hot too, that shit be like, okay, you all right.
But this is the thing. Now you got to remember, Creole. I wasn't supposed to see it. Only reason I see it is because of the privileges I got.
Right, absolutely.
I got pretty girl privileges.
Okay, come on.
No, not pretty girl privilege. I got ugly girl privilege. You get what I'm saying? So because of that, because I got ugly girl privilege, you know what I'm saying? I seen it. Now, I wasn't.
I'm telling you, if Vivian didn't see it, people wouldn't have believed me. They would have been thinking I was lying.
So when he said, "Do you like it?" Remember, I wasn't supposed to be. I shouldn't have been able to see it. Only Jay could see it, which means that was for Jay. That wasn't for me.
Oops.
Baby, they like old men. I don't care what nobody say. They like these wrinkles. They like this crease face and this beard. They like this zaddy. They do. They like old men, especially old men who got all their teeth and stuff, and old men who go to the gym and shit. They like old men. They like old men. That's why I sit here and laugh, because they be talking about you crease face and all that stuff, but they be lusting. They be lusting. You heard that Castro was dreaming about me. It was all over there. And then Brian trying to act like, now see, Brian, I got good memory. And I never forget that day I was sitting on the stairs and I was flexing my legs, and baby, Brian was right up in there. Brian too. He was.
Baby.
So was.
Lord.
Jay Wilson. They didn't say all manners are crazy about you. They talked about all in between your legs, all in between your butt cheeks, all up and down your chest, arms, hey, even your feet. They talk about right down to your shoes. So these folks is crazier than hell.
Mm-hmm. It's just really interesting to me. It's just
Brian, no, I wasn't. Brian, was you joking last night when you came up there and talk about you'll pay a 50?
Boo baby, what now?
I'm not over exaggerating. Hold on for a minute though. Brian was saying, "Oh, I'll pay some money for that." I bet he got a big thing.
Was you joking when you said you give a picture?
What was that, Vivian?
I asked Brian, was he joking about when he said he'll pay a 50 for
No, he wasn't joking. He would pay. He would pay. My legs woke you up out of that deep sleep too. That ain't the only thing that woke you up out of that deep sleep. I ain't gonna ever forget. I was on the stairs and I was flexing, and Brian was over there. Child. Anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Come on, boo baby. Say what now?
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. I'm looking at, but it was so much going on, so I didn't know that Rick Reed was hit up. Rick Reed, I guess, ignored the call. it was a lot of stuff going on, and then they said Lemon went over to Brianna's channel, so it's like Lemon. These people making plays, baby. Okay, spring break is coming up, and they trying to get on vacation, and they doing any and everything. And then Honest Roe was cussing Shakim out this morning. I heard Honest Roe, and then Shakim trying to come after somebody. I said, let me go buy this hoe a blanket for the winter, so she'll be able to sleep in that car and not be too cold. Okay.
No, ma'am. Jay.
And this is why I was getting on Lovely Love. Lovely Love, baby. Let me tell you something. I saw your little stuff. But now, Lovely Love, let's not get dirty. Now we know your husband had an ODS moment electronically. We know that people was in his DMs. Okay? Yeah, okay. All right, Lovely Love. Okay. We know that you was dating your husband because your husband was your son's best friend. How your best friend wound up being your stepdaddy? Don't get me started. I ain't even going over there. That hoe got an old ganged up life. And then this hoe can't even remember if she was married in Dubai or not. And you mean to tell me you got married in Dubai? No pictures. The only thing you got is this cheesy piece of wood. How I know you was lying to me? I know you was lying to me.
Your ass can't
That's
even
why I don't.
spell Dubai. I said it.
I'm like, I said, I know this gas station cousin hoe ain't talking to me. I look at Lovely Love, but she's gonna be another pay up hoe. She's gonna be a pay up hoe because she give me Queen Tulsa, but she's stupid with it. She's stupid with it, and I think Lovely Love need to like kind of really focus on her mental health because that hoe don't remember nothing. You just went over there on YouTube camera, and that was just about 4 hours ago, and you can't remember that, girl. Bye. Oh, so Rick Reed, okay, it is what it is. Baby, these girls is some kind of, it's crazy. It's some crazy foolishness. And yeah. And like I said, I see what Lemon is doing, and I see what 2.0 does. And you gotta know 2.0. They deal with really shock jock stuff. And they don't care what they say, who they say it with. They can be good with you one day, bad with you tomorrow. Long as it gets a reaction, that's all they care about. So I understand what it's like. I understand. That's why I didn't come on the That's why I didn't come on the panel. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this. Rick Reed, I mean, Lemon knew what he was doing last night. He kept telling you, I'm in the background arguing with Rick Reed. Lemon knew what he was doing. I'm in the background arguing with Rick Reed. I'm going back over there to Rick Reed to argue with him. We in the background. That was to set it up and let y'all know. Y'all later on, me and Rick Reed gonna be on my channel chopping it up.
Child, Lemon was going place to place, trying to build it up. He's trying to be James Brown, trying to build it up. But I'm gonna tell you what, Lemon, though, I believe Stephen now. I know a lot of people like, ooh, Stephen, but I believe Stephen now. Because after experiencing, having the Lemon experience, the citrusy experience, all right, okay, key lime pie, baby, it left a bitter taste in my mouth. I'm like, I don't know if I need to take a bath. I don't know. It just didn't sit in my spirit right. It didn't sit in my spirit right. It didn't sit in my spirit right. Have y'all ever had that situation where it don't sit in your spirit right?
Yeah.
It didn't sit in my spirit right. Because again, y'all, I ain't trying to be funny, but I was expecting face. I was expecting him to show his face. I wanted to see his eyes. I want to say, open your eyes, Lemon. Let me see your eyes. But baby, all I got is tattoos. And Lemon is a big guy. You know what I'm saying? But it was a lot. And then he had that same red do-rag on. And I'm like, okay. And then, like Vivian said, he kept on asking, do you like it? I'm like, baby, I'm not buying it. Okay. It's not like I'm buying it, baby. I'm like, excuse me. Okay, this is not belts. Okay. It's not like I'm buying these gloves or something. I mean, no, ma'am. It was very, I felt very Eli-like. I felt very Michael Jackson-esque. I'm like, okay. I said, let me make sure I don't have nothing wet on my behind.
I just spit my coffee out.
I'm just saying it was very. Look, I don't have a problem with Lemon, but I don't know if he thought that was appropriate or not. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm old enough to be your daddy, at least oldest uncle. And ooh, it was just it was really off to me. Is the police got somebody? Hold on, let me. Ooh, Lord, the police is speed. Itsy Bitsy, you had to be there, girl. I'm sorry, Itsy Bitsy. This ain't nothing that I heard. Itsy Bitsy, Vivian was there. And when I told y'all, let me tell you something. When I tell you Lemon did this, he was leaning back. And I'm like, why you leaning back? Why you leaning back? I'm like, why you leaning back? And then he started doing them dog lips like this. Okay, and then like this. And then you couldn't really see his eyes because he was like trying to have a whole smoky eye. So it was like this. So you couldn't really see his eyeballs, and then he had duck lips. I'm telling you, the men are really working with their lips.
He was laid back.
He was laid back. Like I mean, all he needed was a little bell rug and an old nasty piece of place. Okay, trademark, he was giving you. He was giving very much trademark. I'm like, okay, you sure you ain't gay? Because, baby, it's giving very, very homosexual to me. I'm like, it was gay. I was nervous. I was nervous. I was trembling. I'm like, what is this?
Jay,
I'm like, what is this?
he remind me of my workers' twins, who she kept telling everybody they not gay, and I'm like, if they not gay, they very metrosexual. Them and their older brother, but they all were gay. All three of our sons are gay. But that's what he was giving me. I'm not gay, but I'm a Denise.
Tattoos and do-rag, it was giving very much prison. Now, I'm telling you, Lemon is giving very much Oz on the outside, but giving very much Valley Girl on the inside. Baby, he give you that old nasty piece of tough exterior. But, baby, okay, it's almost like a crab rangoon. It's very hard on the outside, but, honey, ain't nothing but cream on the inside.
I cannot with you. Oh, my God.
I'm just
Let me say it, if you got the butter, you might as well spread it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, he just, that picture just wasn't for me. I wasn't supposed to see it.
Yeah, he was giving very much trade. You know what I'm saying? Very much trade. I'm serious. And then how these boys are acting, I'm serious. And Brian is included. It reminds me of when I was in Cincinnati, and this man looked like he worked out daily. But he just got out of prison. And he had that prison smell. I don't know if y'all ever smell people when they get out of prison. They got that smell. So you knew he was in prison. Not county jail. But this was prison. Because he smelled like very household products. He sounded like a...
They smell like mold, regret, and disappointment.
He felt like cleaning products, right? And so he just got out of prison, and baby, they was fighting over who gonna take this man home. I'm like, ooh, y'all thirsty. So that's what it's giving me today with this Lemon thing. It's just giving me very thirsty. Here's some tea. Here's some Gold Peak. Swallow it. Y'all some thirsty hoes. Ooh. Anyway, and can I say this?
Brian did make me laugh though when he came back up. Brian said, I was at work. Hold on a second. What you say about Linda?
Vivian, this how you said it. He had like Maxwell or Top Bethel was in the house. How he was acting. Okay, baby. Honey, Brian he was in high school. Like it was a high school crush. Baby, I was hollering. And I mean, and then he can't be talking to himself. Brian be talking to himself and don't even realize it. Brian said, I wonder if his
Brad say,
Brad
I
say,
think I paid $50.
and he kept on talking to himself. He said, I bet that thing big. I'm like, oh my God. My hand was shaking like this. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Boo baby.
And then we want to talk about Castro and Tommy. And then you up there feeding over Carl. You talking about some Carl did. He said Carl.
In all fairness, Brian did say, I ain't trying to have sex with him. I'm going to see my friend. He said, I just like to see a picture. Brian did say that. Come on, Brian. You know that's what you said.
I just want Lemon to stop all that drinking, because then the next day he don't know what he done. What did I do? No, I didn't do that. Yes, you did. Shoot, you done propositioned half the people.
Jay said he wasn't going to remember what happened today. Jay said that. He a pre-prophet, not a post-prophet.
Uh-oh. Pastor stuck.
He froze again. He had a bad area.
Yeah, bad reception. Yeah, because the next day he never know what he says, what he did. He always say, I'm going to F up. I know I am. No, that's not good, boo. Stop having to apologize.
Well,
My
no,
God,
my
today.
thing is this. What's up with the self-deprecation?
Okay. I had offered.
I'm asking for a friend. What's up with the self-deprecation? That should never been you.
To go over counseling with him, because that's what I used to do. I offered to do that when he was ready, but I don't even think he gonna ever be ready. I don't give up on people, but my God, today I don't know. I can't see him self-destruct like that. That's why I don't watch him too much. I get 7 minutes and I'm done.
Honey,
I cannot see that. It just ugh.
Okay, let me ask you another question on another note. Why Jay gone? Girl, did you see my new video?
Not yet. I am though.
Girl, I got some AI videos. I'm trying AI, girl.
Okay. Now, you better go ahead with yourself. Sure.
I'm always trying to learn new stuff and new techniques and stuff. So I did an AI video today of me telling the story of how my father stole his truck back from the mechanic.
What now? Stole his truck back. Okay.
All right, so my daddy his truck was broke. And so we went to go and take it to get it fixed. But instead of my daddy paying for the truck, he get mad at the man, tell him he gonna pay him in chips and Wednesdays and leave. And steal the truck. You gotta hear the whole story. It is funny. I'm laughing about it now, but girl, I was so hot. I was hot as a goat.
Yes, I will go over there and watch. I'm have to, because that's gonna make me laugh. Okay.
Girl, last week I was so hot. Wednesday, girl, I was sick as a dog. I came home from the doctor office. I had been at the hospital. My nephew gonna call me, talk about Papa looking for you. Come to find out, Daddy that stole his truck back from the mechanic. I'm like, man.
Oh my gosh. Bless his heart. Now.
Old people, girl. Old people is funny as hell.
I know, right? Shoot. I miss them uncles, honey. You could pay with a case of beer, a 6-pack of beer, and they fix everything. Be like, just buy me a 6-pack of beer, I'll fix it for you. Shoot, they be done dropped you a transmission and everything, honey.
Girl, let me tell you, my daddy ran into my porch. I ain't even tell that story. I mean, he literally rode into my porch and knocked my porch. He drove into my screen in porch, talking about he was coming to help. He done knocked the porch down. Then he gonna say, oh, I'll be back to fix it tomorrow. I was like, that's okay. Don't even touch it. Girl, I had to wait till my brother came down here. My brother ended up putting the porch up.
Lord, today.
Girl, when I tell you, he had knocked the screen in porch, I was like.
Evidently, it's a whole lot of videos I gotta go watch, because this some stuff done went down. Evidently, I gotta make my way over to Breeze. I gotta make my way over, I heard, to Pizarro's, because I seen LaDon was responding about something that happened over there. It's a whole lot of stuff in
Girl, what's going on at Pizarro channel?
I don't know. Ladon said on her video that she was answering something that happened on Pisa's panel. So I don't know. That's why I said I'm gonna have to go over
Who said they were? Who said they were answering something?
Ladon.
Girl, these folks, they doing a lot, ain't they?
Yes. That's why I said, and then I heard Rick Reed a little bit on what your name was this morning when I was listening to it, and he's like,
Well, what was Rick Reed talking about, girl? Because I know
he ready to put them dukes up. He's like,
well, Lemon.
uh-huh.
Well, I'm telling you, Lemon kept talking about. I'm in the background. Rick Reed.
You back now? Okay.
Yeah, baby, this stuff is crazy. I guess everybody is home and it's a lot going on. Anyway, though, you know Brian is my boy, though. Brian is my boy. Come on, pussy lips. Brian is my boy, though. But you was going a little, you was getting a little thirsty. It was giving a little thirsty to me. That's all I'm saying. It was giving a little thirsty, just a tinge thirsty. Go ahead, Viv.
Well, I'm gonna say this: that Catherine was mad as a goat in a pepper patch. She was hot as hell.
What happened with
She was hot
Catherine?
as hell when Lovely Love said Brian got an oral fixation, so that means something big.
She did say that. Lovely Love has no filter, and this is why you don't take that hoe nowhere. She that hoe that will embarrass you at a very important dinner party. She's the hoe you just don't take nowhere. You take her on a cruise when you want to get crazy, but you don't take her to anything important because that hoe will mess it up. She that type of hoe. She that type of hoe.
Okay, I missed.
Listen, the only reason I came up here last night, Creole, was because Lovely Love said she 50-some years old and she challenging Dopey to a fight, talking about they both got one titty. I
One
take
chick.
breast cancer real serious because both my mother and my sister are breast cancer survivors. And I have aunties that are breast cancer survivors. So I take that shit serious as hell.
Yeah.
But the thing, well, and then my other thing is we way too goddamn old to be up here inviting people
Not if you
out.
Lovely Love, because Lovely Love mine is it's a arrested development. Child, that's why I look. But that's why she a pay up hoe now. So Lovely Love let you know you're a pay up hoe. You thought you was cute, but now I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. You're not gonna come on my platform and do XYZ, and then you're gonna talk about somebody hunching a dog and all of this stuff. Ho, you got me messed up. So I'm like, are you a pay up hoe? Because you're another one that nobody don't need. And you're another one that's always changing stuff. Lovely Love's whole goal is to get on people's platforms, add chaos, and change the whole trajectory of what you was doing. See, and this is what Catherine was saying. They were having a serious conversation, and here comes stupid Lovely Love with some stupid. And you just get tired of stupid shit. And then you know she don't. Let me tell you something. Lovely Love, I ain't trying to be funny, but if you cared about yourself, you wouldn't be on no porch smoking no cigarettes, knowing good and well that you just had chemo. That don't make no sense. And then when Catherine was saying, Lovely Love, I had an aunt who did the same thing and she wound up dying. Don't speak that over me. Well, how she's saying that you don't have to have it over you if you don't do it. Stop smoking, girl. You just had chemo.
This is gonna tell you, let me enjoy my cigarette. I said she sounds just like an old drunk ass, one of them drunk ass barflies, just lunching. Let me enjoy my cigarette.
That's exactly how she sounds. I'm grown, Jay Wilson. Okay, girl. All right, but you just had chemo. And again, it is what it is. I don't believe her in that Dovic thing too. And let me say this.
Jay,
Let me say this, Lovely Love. You the one who started them. Hold on for a minute. She talked about Dovic having one titty until hers had to get lopped off. Y'all better stop talking about people. See, this is what I'm saying. Y'all, it's okay when it's somebody else, but then when that thing become you, it gets serious. So now you got a lopped off titty. And I think she was trying to make light of it, but first of all, you all are in your 50s and y'all shouldn't be fighting nowhere. Y'all know if y'all fall down once, that could be the end of y'all. Y'all know y'all got fragile bones. Stop playing.
And then Jay, I'm gonna tell you, when I heard her smoking that cigarette, all I thought of, them old ass drunk bitches at the club that be playing at the car parties back in the day,
Mhm.
cigarettes hanging out their mouth with the ashes hanging off. That's what I
Yeah.
said. That's how I envisioned Lovely Love last night on that damn porch.
Well, let me
All of,
tell you something. Between that cigarette and them cars
yeah, that's
on
what I'm
the
about to say, in the middle of the damn freeway. Cause she
baby,
knows she
it sound like the highway was right in her house. I'm like, well, damn, is the highway in your bedroom? I'm like, does it run through your bedroom? I mean, Libra, it was so loud, and I'm like, I thought Lovely Love was actually in her car, and I'm like,
and you
how
know
y'all
what?
get
She
sleep?
would have went back in the
That's a
house.
lot. That's a bit
Listen,
much.
it was so embarrassing sounding. And she talking about you can hear that. Yeah, bitch, we in them goddamn cars. What is you standing on the street corner as some shit zooming past?
And then she
That
got that snoring husband, baby. That husband was calling them pigs, honey. That husband was calling them pigs last night. Who he's
uh-uh.
calling the pigs? Hold on.
Oh man.
listen.
What's up?
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
You don't have to
Don't.
rebuke me, baby. That's
I
what you
rebuke you
said.
and I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Talking about
You said
somebody got a cleft lip. I ain't got no cleft lip.
I didn't
For
say you
one,
have a cleft lip. I didn't say no. I did not. I did not say you have a cleft lip. I said your lip looked like a clitoris.
look, girl, I'm on. Look, he said my stuff looked like a clitoris. He
It
Oh
said the
does.
top, my
It
top
was
lip
it
looked
was
like a
pink and it
clitoris.
had some hair right there. And then when you curled it up,
Listen,
it looked like a
you can
flap.
hear it. Look, this man said that your uncle. I'm talking to my niece right now, and I don't look like I got a clitoris on my. Thank you so much, niece. Thank you,
She
love.
your niece and she don't want to be embarrassed in front of you, but she know your
Look,
top
tell
lip
her
look
no.
like
Just say
pussy.
no. Just say no. No. Thank
No,
you, girl.
she
Not
sound
the
like
girl. Good.
baby, she sound like she's scared of you. Which Brian do you
no,
with
no,
her
my
with?
niece. My niece is not scared
Uh,
of me. She's the one that tells me the
Girl,
truth,
blink
Uncle
once if
Brian.
you need help.
bro, blink
No,
twice.
girl, are you scared of me? Tell. Just say it aloud so they can hear you. Tell them no.
Don't push her. Don't push her. Look at you pushing her.
What? Oh shit! Oh Lord, let me come on, Lord. Oh Lord, Pastor, I just want to hit the lane just to let you know that nobody was thirsty after lemon. If somebody looks attractive, why can't they just look attractive? Why you
You
gotta
didn't
do?
even wait.
Hold on, hold
You
on,
didn't.
hold
He's
up,
Hold on.
saying
You didn't even see him. You didn't even see
hold
him.
up. Why you gotta go the extra mile plan? You got to get that extra mile plan, the expensive plan, and say that somebody is thirsty. No, nobody is not thirsty over no
Okay.
goddamn lemon. If Lemon looks good, he looks good. Are you jealous of Lemon, Pastor? I'm just
No,
asking.
because I'm Jay Wilson. I'm Jay
I'm
Wilson.
asking.
I'm Jay Wilson. I'm Jay Wilson. I'm jealous of no one. I'm jealous of no
Jay
one.
Wilson. Yes.
I'm
look,
jealous of no
look,
one. Hold on.
hey,
Let me
look,
put my shades on and say that. I'm
and that
jealous
be
of
the
no
one that
one.
be. And my niece be watching your videos, and she be like, and she be hearing you say my name, Uncle Brian. They saying your name again. I was like, oh my, I didn't do nothing. I'm asleep. I don't know nothing about it. I'm just walking through, and they saying my
No,
name. So she be.
your uncle be doing the most, girl. Your uncle be doing the most. That's why his name get called because he be doing the most.
I don't do nothing, girl. And then when look, and then when they busted my window out,
Oh Jesus.
he made tons of videos about my window
Not
being busted
done.
out. So
Boo baby's a mess.
I listen. Listen. I'm gonna just
But
say
my
this, and
thing is, I ain't never been in a position where somebody busted my window out. See, that's the thing.
I mean, you
That was
could
new to
have
me.
if you was messing with somebody that was.
Well, that's the thing. I know who to mess with.
Well, Pastor, you just act like you got the perfect life. You got the
I
perfect
don't. I don't.
relationship.
I don't.
They don't
Well,
do nothing. They don't have feelings. They don't get emotional and do
Brian,
things
when
like that.
somebody bust your window out, come on, Brian,
Well,
that's a bust window out. Now you act like
well,
that's something that happen every
it
day.
is something that just happened. It was an accident. I mean, well, I ain't gonna say an accident, but it was. Okay, Pastor. I'm not going down memory lane, but listen, all I came up here is to tell you is that
But
don't
Brian,
do
you did
men.
say, Brian said, you said, I bet that thing is big. It sounded like you was salivating like it was a piece of medium well steak or something. I bet that thing big. That's what you said, Brian. Is
I
that
bet
not what
they
he
do.
said, baby? He said, "I bet that thing big." I mean, you was getting very excited
Right.
about
I'm
that.
just gonna ask you this. Were you talking about all right, so when you talked about them, were you thinking, oh well, um when you talked about paying, was you just joking? That was joking. When you came back up, you
I
was joking.
mean, I would want to see his ping. I would. I wanted to see if it matches his face,
Well,
and
how
I
you
would
feel
like.
match his face, girl? Wait a minute. Not matching the face, Jesus. I heard
I
everything.
just,
Baby, let me throw this whole thing out. Bitch, did you just say so I can see if it matched his face?
yeah, I was. And it's, I mean, I'm
Oh
a
my
man.
God,
I'm
bro.
gay. What you want me to lie?
Oh my God, you overly gay. Y'all gayer than gay. This is over gay. I mean, y'all do some shit. I'm telling you, it
How do
reminds
you
me of
be
that man
over
getting out
gay?
of
Like that don't
prison.
make no sense.
Because
How do you
what you
be
just
overly
did,
gay?
you just, I pay for it. I want to see if it matches.
I just pastor. Just like the people was paying to see the messages, people pay for stuff. Jay Wilson, what's wrong with that?
But you wanted to see if the carpet and the drapes matched Brian.
Yeah,
That's
I
what he.
want to see if maybe he got a left eye on the bottom, but one nut might be matching the big eye, and one might be
But
small,
Brian, oh, you
matching the
missed it.
other eye.
You missed it. I wish you would have been. I wish Brian would have been able to see what we saw.
Well, you should have
Ooh, I know
Snapchatted it.
that
I
black man.
mean,
Wait a minute. Is that a black man going over there? It sure is.
and on
Oh
top
my
of that, I bet your lemon
God.
got booty. I'm a booty man, and I bet
Uh-huh.
your lemon
Really?
got big
I
ass
was Brian.
titties.
That's hard to really. You a booty man? All that dick you was asking for?
I'm a booty man. Man, I am a booty man.
I wish you would have
Especially
said
on a
that.
man, on a man. I don't care if you got a big booty, little booty. A man, that is my kryptonite. Is a man's booty, and I
Libra
bet you
Creole, he
lemon.
sound like the Bruce Lee Johnson, the booty bandit. I like you and I want you.
I
You
bet
can either do this the easy way or the hard way. I see you want to do this the hard way.
I bet
Come
you
on,
lemon got a
please.
big ass booty. I bet you got a big old booty. But anyway, I'm gonna have to call Shakim and see if he got any pictures for sale. And I don't know if that's illegal or not. But Shakim, what's your number? Can I call you for a moment?
Baby, did you
But
see
anyway.
Shaquem and Roe? Roe went off today. Roe was going off today.
Nah, I'm not thinking about roll no more. So I'm gonna
Oh
drop
no,
down.
no, no.
Y'all be safe.
We're
I got
not
to get
saying
ready for
thinking
work.
about Roe. I just said that you see him. Oh, you got homework?
I got to get ready for work.
That you had homework.
Pastor, the 29th is coming. I'm nervous because I only got one class. But I'm gonna talk to
So
them
did
people
you check
today.
it out? Did you
I'm
check it out? Did you ask them about your transfer credits? You
I'm
really
gonna
need to
do
find that out before you start taking classes. You really need to find that out.
well, school start on the 29th. So
So
I
you
already
need to
got one.
find that out, right? Well, my thing is this: I would tell them because they want you to go to that school just as much as you want to go, and I would
Yeah.
tell them, hey, I'm not starting classes until y'all do these transfer credits because I don't want to be taking extra classes that I don't have to take.
I'm
I
gonna do
mean,
that
you know
today
what
while
I'm
I'm
saying?
sitting at that. I'm gonna
That's
do it
true.
today while I'm sitting at the desk. At that desk at work. But y'all, I'm gonna have to let y'all go. I love Everlast. Even
Love
if
you
y'all
too,
don't
boo
love me.
baby.
Hey, Miss a Libra Butterfly, Miss Creole Libra Butterfly. How you been living? You been
We love
I'm
you,
everything been
good,
well?
boo.
Brian.
How are you?
Well, I can't complain.
All
Okay.
right now. Have a good day.
Oh yes,
Have a good
ma'am.
day, Brian.
And Pastor, leave my lip alone because you know what? It's a few people that like to kiss and suck on it. So you
We
have a
know,
great day
honey,
and
they've been
God
sucking
bless
on it a
you.
whole lot, like you've been sucking on them fingers. Come on, two. Wait, you said it was these two? I'm Kim Burrell, can't you tell? Come on, Brian Burrell. Baby, them girls doing a lot in Houston. They is doing a lot in Houston. Ooh, Lord, this sun is all in my face. Oh, Lord. So what else has been going on, y'all? Is anybody in here? Wait, did somebody just say something?
No, I didn't. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. All right,
Hello.
that was a while back. Ooh, Lord, let me get out this sun. Jesus.
Ooh, wait, Lord, y'all a mess. Y'all done had me over here rolling, spilling my coffee, spitting out coffee. I promise you. Pastor know he's crazy.
I'm back.
Okay.
Um,
I was talking about you. I said, you don't have me over here spilling coffee, spitting out coffee. You know you are crazy.
Baby, but the girls is something else, and I ain't mad at Brian. I mean, if he liked the man, he liked the man. You know what I'm saying? But he was doing extra. He was doing a lot of extra. So I'm like, okay, Brian, we see you. Oh, I'm so glad the sun is out. Oh, I'm so glad the sun is out, y'all. It has been crazy work in Texas. Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
glad these gloves. I'm so glad these gloves match my ensemble today. What is because again, I guess my ensemble is content for people, and I want them to have some good content.
Uh-uh.
I want them to have some good content, baby. Okay, I don't want them to have no bad content. I want them to have some good content. All right.
You're dressed very
Lord.
nicely, Brother Jay.
And this is not a Hello Kitty bag, okay? This is my beautiful Coach bag here. So not a Hello Kitty, okay? And it matches the shoes, baby. Oh, I wish you could see my shoes. Yeah, it's just baby, it's on. Again, coordinating colors, okay? No stained glass window over here, baby. No Pentecostal pantyhose with open toe shoes and black stockings. Girl, I'm like, what do they do black stockings?
So ugly. Your
I'm like,
hair
is
is
this?
so ugly. Ooh.
I said, is
Mm-mm.
this hoe a dancer? Okay, is she getting ready to go do a dance class or something? Is she a choreography or how should they said a choreography dancer or whatever? I'm like, this hoe got on black tight stockings with open toe shoes and this old stained glass. Like, baby, she look like a whole stained glass
Wait a
at a
minute,
church.
she had on like tights and not pantyhose
Girl, they
with
was tight, girl. They was tight. And then she thought she was turning it, honey. And then that hoe got them cheap T-Move Hello Kitty clothes. Girl, I'm like, girl, you better go sit down. I said my worst ensemble is better than anything that you got in your closet. Yeah, she wearing all of that throwaway fashion, and she thinks she turning. That would get me.
well, I'm just saying you look very nice in your natural neutral colors today.
Yes, I'm doing my earth tones today. Come on, earth tones. Can you hear me, Viv?
Who was dressed with these pantyhose and stuff? Who was trying to
Yes, I
turn
can
them?
hear
Child,
you. That
I don't even mention her no more. She dead to
Oh,
me.
okay. No man, no man, no man, no man.
Ooh, it's cold outside still, y'all. Ooh, it's
Cause
still
I
cold.
still, yeah, I still like that person. So I'm sorry, I didn't know who y'all was talking about. Uh-uh.
Hold on, y'all. I'm here still. Hold on. I'm trying to get
I gotta
this.
go outside today too, and I'm sitting up here in my bed still trying to figure out how I'm gonna get up and put my clothes on. Cause I gotta go pick up my daddy medicine, and then I gotta go down to the church house. I gotta meet the good brothers down there to meet about a issue that we having at the church. Then I got another couple of little things I gotta do that I don't want to do. I just want to stay home. For real, for real. I don't even want to get up out this bed to go outside and let the dogs in the house.
You couldn't do the meeting over the Zoom or phone or something. Y'all couldn't have it like that, or
No,
computer or
because
something.
we got it's work got to be done in the church.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So they need the little steward people down there, little deacon board, part of like the steward committee. And
Okay.
we gotta go down there and do what we gotta do.
Mm-mm.
And I'm
Well, do
sitting
what
up
you
here.
gotta do, Vivian, because you in charge, girl.
I ain't in charge of nothing but Vivian. I ain't in charge of nothing but for this house I live at. Well, and my dad's house. But other than that, no, I ain't in charge of nothing. Mm.
Okay. Is Brian Burrell still talking? Is Brian Burrell still up in there talking? Because he
He
got to go
said,
to work. But I'm so glad Brian working, though.
Jay,
'Cause,
he said his niece sub to you, and he says she says you're funny in that.
I try to be funny, but her uncle is funny, too. Brian is very funny. I mean, I thought
He
Brian was funny when he
really is.
came on.
He is. Brian is very funny. Both of y'all are, but I love my boo baby. He's a mess, honey. He is
He's
a
a
mess.
hot mess. He's a hot mess. He gonna find love, and the man gonna be just like him. It's gonna be just like him. Cause see, Brian likes himself, and I think that's who he needs to date. Somebody like himself.
Honey, he think, baby, he gonna be a menace when he lose that weight though. He already, fitting himself a little bit. But baby, when he get about 10 more pounds down, baby, y'all ain't gonna tell Brian nothing, honey.
Okay.
So
I
baby,
hear.
he already, baby, he already the shit.
And he can sing. I wish he sang a little bit more for
He can
real.
sing all right. I do think that Castro got a stronger voice. I do think Castro has a stronger voice. And
Uh,
Castro do a little bit more runs than Brian. Brian is like a Darius Rucker. I won't let my baby with you. Not a whole lot of runs and stuff. Okay, now, you know what? Somebody gonna slip and bust their butt. They better come and get this ice out of here.
and see, I don't like people like I think Kern, what's her name? Kern Shear. I think she can sing, but she run too much for me. That's a turn off.
She like Kim Burrell.
I don't think Kim Burrell runs that much.
Oh, Kim Burrell does runs like nobody, baby. Kim Burrell be running track. Girl, you don't think Kim Burrell be running track?
Mm. Yeah, they both can
Hold
sing.
on,
Yeah.
Vivian. Let me go out. Hold on, because I got it. My phone is, I don't know what's going on. And, these security doors. Hold on.
Okay, go. Y'all listen. I'm gonna tell you. You know who used to do the most runs?
Who?
The most creative runs I ever heard?
Who?
Rance Allen.
Oh, I miss him so much. When
I
he used to
love
go, oh, yeah, he used to.
I don't care what nobody say. He got the most creative runs ever, and I
Okay.
love him for it.
Let me tell you who can sing, but I can't listen to her sing because her life is tore up. Leandria Johnson.
That
She can,
whole thing.
yeah, she can sing her face off, but because of her life, I just can't. I cannot. I will not.
That whole thing. Cause she's singing and she begging God to help her, and it's like, you know what? I can't get out of my own way.
And what trips me out is sometimes people can't even tell that when she's up there in church, she's drunk. They can't tell that she be drunk singing. I'm like, y'all can't tell that girl drunk. That's what be tripping me. And I'm like, wow.
But you should be able to tell she drunk when you be all up on her.
Oops. Oops.
You know, it's be sometimes you be up in near people. Listen, I was in church one Sunday. No, it wasn't one Sunday. We were at a funeral,
Uh-huh.
and the girl was in the choir with us. And I want to say this: you probably seen her sing on my channel before.
Okay.
If you ever came out of church,
Yeah.
the girl was on the choir, and they had been drinking before the cousin's funeral. And I can understand it was her cousin's funeral. They was first cousin, all of them was close. And she smelled like a damn distillery.
Oh wow.
You know,
Wow.
she ain't had no lead songs to sing.
But she was
But
still up there, honey. Had it been our church or whatever, baby, she wouldn't have made it past the church. They would have told her, baby, you need to sit today. We want you to sit, okay? Here's some mint while you sit.
this is the thing though. It was her mother was up there and three of her sisters. And they knew she was drunk. Because you know what they kept doing? Every
What?
time she was hollering, mother, mother, sounding like Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
They was patting her on her hand and patting her on her leg and stuff, and telling her, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Ooh, let me try. Ooh, I doubts myself. I'm in my office. Hold on. I'm in my office. I'm not an executive, but I have my own office.
Oh wow.
Mm.
But you understand what I'm saying,
Yeah,
though.
yeah. They should have took like by them being her family, they just should have set her butt down. But yeah, baby, we didn't play that. We still don't play that. We would have told her, honey, grab a pew, whichever one you feel like it, as long as it's not up in the choir stand, okay?
But really, it wasn't nowhere else for her to sit anyway. Because, shoot, the whole church was full.
Oh, okay.
The church
What
was
y'all
full.
talking about?
About
Oh, we
I said I
talking
like
about drunk
us.
people.
I said I like Leandria Johnson. She can sing, but I can't do her because of her life. Her life's raggedy.
Child, her life ain't no raggedy than these other raggedy people playing that their life is great. That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Yeah,
And
that's the
I was saying that I like Rance Allen runs.
yeah.
He
Let
had the
me,
he had the best runs.
yeah, I mean, let me say this. When y'all get to know some of these gospel people, you will be shocked. You'll be shocked. I think Leandra got caught. That's what I
But
think.
she won't stop. That's the thing. She keeps going. She won't give a person or people a chance to like, okay, because she keep on.
All right,
Well,
Jay. I'm gonna tell you what Libra said that when
well,
she
Dorothy Norwood like a good strong stiff drink every once in a while.
well, all right. So this is what Libra was talking about. Libra was saying those people can't tell. She can't believe that people can't tell that Leandria is drunk sometimes when she be singing.
Right.
I said they could tell because they been and smelt it on her. Somebody been and smelt it on her.
Well, can we tell if Lemon drunk or not?
I can.
How can you tell?
I can tell. Well, one, because I went to school for that, but two, because I got alcoholics in my family, and when you get people that's close to you, like uncles, who's very bad alcoholics, you can tell he's a functioning one to a certain extent, and then in certain times he fakes. Then I ain't gonna say every time he does that he's drunk, but yeah, he do be drunk sometime up there talking.
Mom,
Okay.
what you say last night when he told Lovey Love, yeah, bitch.
He sure did. He was. I knew he was. I said, "Is he drunk?" That's why I typed in your chat before. I said, "Is he drunk already?"
Mm,
Hmm.
mm. So y'all be knowing.
He was playing though, but shit, I don't think he was playing. I think he
Nah,
was.
not last night. He wasn't. No.
Well, he called me a bitch, but it didn't bother me. I was laughing. I thought that shit was funny. I really did. I'm like, that should be funny to me. I mean, because people get offended by that. I don't get offended by that joke. It's funny to me. I mean,
Yeah,
it really was.
I agree with you, Issy Bitsy. Yep.
What it's a busy thing.
She said he was drunk.
Mm.
hmm Now, sometimes he does that just to see if he can get away with some stuff. I don't think he'd be drunk then. I think he'd be playing. But there's
Oh, look at his new boyfriend, honey. Look at his new boyfriend, lemon hair Brian over there. He
uh,
can't catch a break. Mm-hmm. Okay. Boy, you sound like Ro now.
he just can't catch a break. Ah, boo
Mm,
baby.
all right, that's he's standing up for his lemon. He's standing up for his lemonade over there. Go ahead, Brian. He's over lemon head. Come on, lemon head.
My only thing with him, like I said, I call him Mr. Squeeze. My only thing with Mr. Squeeze is he never learns from his mistakes. He never learns from his mistakes because there is no way in the world that you still going around in the same bush that you was around a couple of months ago. You got that same argument going on. It's just like it's a repeat. What's that? Wash, rinse, repeat. Same.
Hmm. Yeah, but these plays are giving me the same thing.
Mm. Yeah, because last night he picked. Well, I ain't gonna. Never mind.
Well,
Mm.
go and tell it now. Tell it.
No, because you and this person don't get along, and I don't want to bring her name up.
Go
So
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead and bring it up. It is what
I
it
was
is.
going to say that he actually picked that fight with her. He really did. She
Who
was trying
who who he picked the fight with?
with Ness
Okay, so why do you think he picked the fight with her?
because it was Ness, it was him, and what's that other one? He reminds me of a baby Prince. I forgot his name. Anyway, they was all on the panel, and he kept saying little things to her to kind of spark her to get upset out to argue with her and all this and stuff, and she wouldn't do it. She just went on and dropped like I'm done with this. He kept on saying little things, different things and stuff, and she just dropped was like I'm done with this. I'm over it. And I was like,
Mm,
why is he trying to pick an argument with her? It was just crazy.
mm.
Yeah, it was nuts, but whatever. And what is his name, y'all? Y'all know who I'm talking about. What Stefan? There you go.
Oh
Stefan.
yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I call him little baby Prince.
No, not Prince. Little red Corvette, not Prince.
That's what his picture reminds me of, is that picture of Prince when he had his hand up in the air on his photo shoot.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it reminds me of that. I'm like,
Not Prince.
Prince. Yeah,
Hold on
but
for a minute, y'all. I'm reading these emails. Let me take a mute real quick.
okay, go ahead. There you go. Hey, Stephen Boo. Yeah, he was up there last night, and it was crazy how it was going down. I'm like, what's the problem? It just so happened to take place within them 7 minutes that I go over and look. I'm like, okay. Then I was like, nah, I can't do this no more. And it was it.
Oh, Stephen, could you please hit the link, Stephen, because we need to talk, Stephen. I feel what you was going through when somebody actually got on the line without no shirt, and I thought it was pre-planned
Oh
too. Now
my.
that I think about it, Stephen, because Lemon said he didn't come on immediately. He said, "Give me a minute," and then it's like he was far away, so you couldn't see his face and look in his eyes, but then he was close enough that you could see, and he started reclining back in that chair, Stephen, and he ain't had no shirt on, and then he started talking about how I look.
Somebody
How I
got to drop
look.
the link because the link is not out there.
Oh, okay. And let me say this though, if Vivian saw it, and if Vivian wasn't there, y'all wouldn't have believed me. But because Vivian is a witness, baby. And Vivian was like, "Oh, he wasn't doing that for me." And I don't think he knew that Vivian could see, because Vivian has special privileges. And
Yeah.
I don't think he knew that Vivian was watching. Stephen, I need you to click the link because I think we need the trauma bond over this together.
Oh my gosh, not trauma bar. Uh-uh.
I do. I think we need the trauma bond over this together, Stephen, because baby, I feel your pain now, Stephen. And then, Stephen, what didn't help was Brian came up, and Brian was like, "How did he look? Did you see?" I mean, Brian was excited, baby. It was just like, baby, he was excited. Brian was really excited, but I ain't mad at Brian. You know what I'm saying? He was very excited though.
No, but Boo Baby, you got me when you said you wanted to see if it matched his face. Ah, ah, I'm out.
Okay, it's like, really, Brian, matching his face. Okay, yeah, okay. Hold on for a minute, y'all. I think this is Stephen. Give me a minute.
Oh
I'm telling
Lord.
you, it very much gave me, the old adage, does the carpet match the drapes?
Yeah, is this
Okay.
Stephen?
Yeah, it's me, Jay Wilson. What's
Ooh,
up?
Stephen,
Hey,
honey. Let me tell you something.
Hey, what's up,
I
Dr.
wouldn't have
Creole? What's
believed
up,
you until it
Fabian?
happened to me. And I felt so uncomfortable, Stephen, because I was not expecting that.
Oh,
I was expecting to see a face, right?
he did
But
it
I
to
was
you
expecting,
too?
he kept on reclining back. And then he said,
uh-uh.
what he said, Vivian, do you like it? What you think?
Oh,
He kept on saying that.
wait. Okay, was he laying back on the bed like was he laying on the bed flat like
He was
with
reclining
the
back on the bed
Yeah,
on
yeah,
one
yeah, yeah, yeah.
side.
Okay, so it was like he was up and then he started laying and then he eventually laid on the bed.
That's exactly what he did. Yeah, that's exactly what he
Oh
did
my
to me. He
God.
was standing. He was sitting up, and he sat back on his bed, and then he put laid his head on his arm, like
Mm,
the same picture he always takes. I don't know what it is
mhm.
about that pose, but he loves that pose. He thinks
He
he looks
loved
good in
that
that
pose. It was
pose.
the
Yes,
same
he does.
pose. I ain't gonna lie, it was
But
the same
wait,
pose.
now when was this, Jay Wilson?
It
When
was
was this?
yesterday. It was
Oh my
yesterday.
God, he did the same thing with Rick Reed. He did the same thing with Rick Reed. He called him with no shirt on too, asking him,
Oh my God.
asking him if he looked good and whatnot. Rick Reed just did a live the other day
Stephen,
saying he called him for like 20 minutes talking about how good he looked and does he
So
look
he's
good, and he
trying to
had
do
his
a
shirt
tank on the
off.
boy. He's trying to do a tank
while he was on the channel with Jay, because he kept saying, "Hold on, I'm talking in the back.
with
I'm
Rick Reed.
offline talking to Rick Reed. We arguing, we going back and forth." He kept saying that.
He did.
He kept like posturing and showing when he showed his face, he was like doing that
He
pouty.
was doing a pouty
That's
duck
so
look
weird.
with
He
Yeah.
squinty
So
eyes,
you
and
could
then he was.
understand. Yeah. So you could understand when I said I felt uncomfortable because the way
I
he
felt
was,
uncomfortable.
like,
I'm
it
not
was
gonna lie.
like,
I felt
it was,
uncomfortable.
yeah, it was like he's like coming on to you, but he's not coming on. You know what I mean? Like you can feel it. Like it was an
Well, I
energy.
told you
So
it
you know
didn't
what I'm
feel well
talking
in
about.
my
Jay
spirit.
said,
It didn't fit well in my spirit.
Jay asked him,
No, because you know.
"What's up with your shirt?" He said, "Why you ain't got no shirt on?" He said, "You should
What?
have your shirt on." He said, "I know, because I'm free. I'm
We in
Oh,
the
he
free."
middle
said he
of
was
a
free,
winter
honey.
storm. Why you gotta wear a shirt off? Well, he is in California. I'll give him that.
But
But
then
I'm
the other
gonna say
day
this.
he said,
I really felt. I felt
"Please
like.
keep the
I
banner up
felt.
don't
I
want
felt
this.
like I shouldn't have been looking because it felt uncomfortable. I thought he was gonna show me a face and clothes, but
Mm-mm.
no, he had no shirt on. He slowly reclined into the bed and he kept on asking, "Do you
Yep.
like it? How do I look?" And Vivian was right there.
I
Vivian,
look.
and he didn't know that Vivian was on because Vivian has
Uh,
management capability, so she can look in the back of the stage to bring
she
people
was
up and
getting.
stuff.
She was doing a peekaboo.
And Vivian, what you said, Vivian, you said that wasn't for you.
No, I was not doing a peekaboo. He didn't know that I had ugly girl privileges. See, I got
So,
ugly.
so Vivian can look. Vivian is a manager, so Vivian can block you. Vivian can bring you up. Like Vivian could, if I wasn't here, Vivian could bring you
Right,
up.
managing mod. Yeah.
Yeah, so she's a manager mod. But baby, we didn't know that she was gonna see what she saw.
Ooh, he was
And baby, it
horny.
was
He
given.
must have
It
been
was
horny
given.
last night.
Let me
He
say
was
this though.
horny.
When he did that, I thought of you. I said, "This is exactly what Stephanie was
Right, and they
talking
were
about."
doing surveys thinking I was making that shit up, but
No, no.
he did exactly. That's exactly what he did.
And let me say
So,
this: I said to
He
Vivian, if
wasn't
Vivian went
and
on
then
here, they wouldn't
expecting
believe
anybody
me.
to see it. He wasn't
right,
expecting anybody else to see it because the thing he said was, "Keep your banner up. I don't
Hmm.
need those looking at me."
oh, he did this on StreamYard. Okay, so he did that with me on IG. Okay, he called me out of nowhere on IG. Okay, so he did it on StreamYard with you. Okay,
Maybe it don't matter. He'll do it
no,
anyway.
it's the same
Cause
thing. Yeah,
tonight
it's
I'm
the
living
same
in a
thing.
fantasy, a whole little nasty world.
So,
Baby, but I didn't know he
so
did it to Rick Reed.
Oh yeah, just last night for
Oh
20
my
minutes, and he
God.
didn't say he was, and he wasn't fighting with Rick. According to Rick, Rick was he was asking Rick, how do I look? I look good, don't
See,
I?
Brian, had you been on, Brian.
You want it. All this type of stuff.
Oh my God. My God. Brian,
He
had you
So,
been on, he would have done something for you too, Brian.
yeah, Brian, you could have got you some.
You could have got some,
You
Brian, because
got you a
Brian
piece.
was excited, honey. Brian was excited. He came back like, what? What, lemon? Oh
Right,
my
and they
God.
said he got a big booty, Brian.
Well, that's what Brian said, but Brian wasn't asking about no booty. Brian was talking
No,
about that man
Stephanie.
thing.
Oh,
No,
he was talking
Stephanie,
about that thing up front.
you did
He was
not
talking
say
about that thing up front, but now he want to be booty man. But now when the action hit, he was saying, "I bet you that thing is big." I'm like, "Oh
It's
my God."
big, not
He's like, "I bet you that
big.
thing is big." And I was like, "Okay, Brian. I mean,
Brian, you ain't a size queen, are you? Oh my.
sounds to
Okay.
me that's the because he got really
Wait.
excited about
Now,
trademark too."
Pastor, were you cammed up as well?
I was cammed up. Yeah, I was.
Okay. Well, you cam up all the time, but my cam was on when he called on IG because I don't really take IG calls. I don't really use IG that often. So he was
Mhm.
trying to get me to get on camera as well. He's like, "Well, show me you. Let me see what you look like. Let me see what you got. What you got." I'm
That
like,
sounds. That sounds so
Hey
predatory.
Jay, look
I
backstage.
know. I see. I
Hey,
see. I
who's
see.
backstage?
That sounds so predatory.
Hold on,
What's up, Rebel?
I
Tonight
can't see
it's
nothing
nice to meet
backstage.
you. Still, I want to tell you my name. Don't you believe in mystery?
come on,
Don't you want to
Rebel.
play my game?
Oh, I'm looking
Hey,
for a man to love me, like I haven't been
Like I
loved
never been
before.
loved before. I'm looking
I'm
for a
looking for
man
a
to
man who
do
would
it
do
anywhere,
anywhere, even on the limousine
even
floor.
here for
even in the
Tonight,
romance.
YouTube
I'm looking for a
more.
fantasy.
Uh,
My own little nasty
Now, look,
world. Tonight.
rebel. Though. You met him in person.
uh-huh.
How was that? Because rebel, I'm gonna tell you, I would be afraid to share a room with him. What he did to me last
Yeah.
night,
Uh-huh.
because
Yeah.
rebel,
Let me
when I
tell
tell
you,
you,
when I met Lemon, y'all, Lemon, because Lemon made comments about us when we were in Vegas. So let me say this, baby. When I saw Lemon screams, he family.
Ah, come on, Rebel, stop.
Mm-mm,
But would
mm-mm.
you be
Hey,
comfortable
Creole.
in a
Hey,
hotel room
Bruce.
alone with him though, Rebel?
You know what? I was only around him probably for about 15 minutes,
But
but that was
but
it.
Rebel,
But I
what
don't
it
like that
is,
whole underhanded thing. I don't like
what it,
that going in your private stuff and all that.
oh
So,
yeah.
Well,
But what
Rebel,
it
I
gives
want to
though
say
is when he
this.
gets
And
drunk. So sorry, go ahead.
oh no, I was going to say this. Rebel,
Mhm.
I was going to say this. He did say, "How do you like it?
How you like it, Daddy?
What you think?" I said,
She think
when he
daddy.
say that,
How you
bruh,
like it? How you
say that,
like
I said,
it?
oh hell no, that ain't for
How
me.
you like it, daddy?
I said, that ain't for me. They talk about, didn't you see it, Vivian? I said, he
You
ain't
calling
said that
Jay
to me.
Wilson
He
Big
said that
Daddy?
to Jay.
Y'all, when I
Baby,
saw
baby,
Lemon,
they was showing out for crease face, fold face daddy. I tell you.
Oh, cartoon. The man ain't gonna like that.
oh,
But I mean, he still come on, baby. I don't even watch that man.
No,
Um,
his number is so low. It don't even
I
matter.
don't, I don't watch him. I saw him once. I'm like,
Nobody
I
else
think this
does
is
either.
about getting attention. And again,
Nobody else does
everybody
either.
want to talk about VSET and stuff, but I'm like, okay, I'm not giving people attention like that. But
Mm,
Rebel, it was deep last night because then I come to find
real
out from
deep.
Stephen that he did the same thing to Rick
Oh,
Reed.
you a mess.
Oh yeah, last night he did the same. Okay, so Jay Wilson, he did the same thing to you last night. Then he called Rick Reed and did the same thing to him. So which one of you were first? You or Rick Reed? I wonder which one.
and we've all been through. Let me tell you, it's a guy in my own neighborhood who I grew up with that used to play those kind of games. He'll be like, "Come over and let's play the video game." When I would go over, he
Mm.
would do stuff like take his shirt off and walk around, and
Mhm.
man, the females they love all this hitting on his chest and everything.
Oh
I'm
God.
one of those types of gay men that I will not give you attention like that. I will let everybody else run and chase you. I will not give them that.
Okay.
But one day, all that little stuff, that the little ploys that he was using wasn't working. So he said, "Let's wrestle." And whoever win wrestling got to do
Not
what the other person
wrestling.
wants.
Not
Yeah.
wrestling. That sounds
Come on.
familiar.
Yep,
That
that's
sounds
it.
familiar.
Hello. But this wasn't. He wasn't musty though. But
The
the thing
rebel
was,
though. Would you feel comfortable alone in a hotel room with him when he was like, if he was excessively drunk?
no, no,
I wouldn't
wouldn't
either,
put
because
myself in that situation.
this is the thing is, why does he keep talking about how big he is, like in terms of size? It means like he wants to dominate a smaller person, and I don't like the way
Well,
that
that's
comes
why he was
across.
wrestling with Shaquem. He dominated Shaquem. It was all on that man lap. You ain't
Forcefully
see all
though
of that.
too,
He
and
And
was
I can picture him
wrestling.
doing that to me,
remember
probably
that
picking me
man they
up, putting me
called
on his face.
remember that man he called Michael Jackson, that he was rubbing on his wet booty trying to feel if his booty was wet or not? Remember him?
I
Oh,
remember him.
Jay
what?
Wilson,
What?
remember that?
I
The man
remember
he
him.
called
I
Michael.
remember him. I
Okay,
remember.
right. He's like, why were you trying to rub on my booty? And he was like, I was trying to see if it was wet. Um,
Uh-uh.
that dude said that Lemon was weird, and then he stopped fucking hanging out with him because he was weirded out by him. So this is a pattern. It's a pattern.
Well, the one
Mm.
that did it to me, it didn't stop until we started having X. So that's when he stopped
Wait until
doing
you
it.
actually started having sex.
Yeah, I mean, because he kept playing with me, trying to do my hands. I'm like, listen, let's cut past all the BS, dude. You're trying to get your wench your D. And, ultimately we fooled around. We didn't go all the way because I'm not a hoe like that.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I was about 12 or 13. So I wasn't
Uh-huh.
really. Wait, what? Okay.
You haven't stepped in there yet, huh?
That's
Mhm.
it. That
That's
was it.
what
I
they
was
say.
good.
It
Now
seems
that
like
following
y'all
Sunday.
look. It seems like y'all men from Houston never go all the way. Like Brian didn't go all the way with that man. He just ate the food and took the money.
Well,
Mhm.
I guess I'm
Okay.
a, I, I guess I'm an outlier because I do be going all the way mostly. But
Okay.
baby, I'm not in sixth grade anymore. I'm grown
They,
now.
I guess they
Come on
proved
now.
in Houston. They proved in Houston.
Let me tell you something. Houston is one of those kind of places that we do have a lot of kind of people
Mm.
that are kind of, they do their thing, but they are very cliquish and they act what
Yeah.
they don't do. They'll go to certain parties. I'm always invited to this doctor's party, and I never go because
Mhm.
the whole gays that go there are so fake. And they'll be like, "Oh, Doctor So and So, I just love your house. Oh my God!" And they're buying big gifts and stuff. So every Christmas they'll bring like Gucci bags and buying him Louis Vuitton. And I'm like, "Girl, I'm not going there for that circus show." And but a lot of gays go there, and then they'll go later at the park and suck somebody's D on the bench.
But you know what though? I went to Houston, and Houston was a. I think to me Dallas is like that. To me, I found Houston to be kind of country, and I don't know. When I went, and I mean, it depends. I think there are different swaths of it, but Dallas to
What?
me seems
Isn't
very bougie
isn't
and very
Dallas a gayer
cushy.
city? Isn't Dallas
Both
known
of
for
them are
being
gay.
more gay?
Both of them are
Okay.
gay.
They're kind of
Um,
like Minneapolis and St. Paul. They're twin cities, but
Mm.
but Dallas seems to be more conservative, more churchy, more. I don't know. Dallas gives me that, and I'm telling you, I've had more married men when I was single hit me up in Dallas.
Jay, this is
Houston,
the thing. It's a facade because Dallas they be posting online. They having freak parties every damn weekend in Dallas, and it probably be 100 people show up to screw in somebody's house. So Dallas is not that conservative.
well, it's
It's
not, but
just
that's what I'm trying to
it's
say.
more of a white collar. White collar. It's more white
It
collar
does,
than Houston.
but what I'm trying to say is the more conservative they are, that facade, the freakier they
More
are.
frequently they are,
Well, yeah,
yeah.
that is
That's
true. That is true.
that's
Well,
proven.
if Houston know
Yeah.
it's a freak, honey, she knows
Just like
she's a freak.
Republicans.
Yeah, Houston knows she's a freak. Dallas is just
You
trying to
know
be
what?
cute, but Dallas is. Austin is a white freak. She's a white freak.
Just
And San
just like that.
Antonio is the Atlanta of Texas. Okay, but what Atlanta is to Mexican, I mean to black people, San Antonio is to Mexicans. I truly
Oh, is it
believe San
really?
Antonio is the Atlanta for Mexicans.
Oh,
Mm,
nope, not to move there.
I agree.
Oh, look at
Definitely
Brian. See,
agree.
Brian would do really well in San Antonio because he could find a well-to-do, educated
No
Spanish man.
offense, no offense, but they segregate themselves a lot. Like when I lived in Phoenix, like Phoenix was very segregated by race. Like, the Spanish people only talk to Spanish people, the whites only talk to whites, and then the only time they intermingle with the whites would sometimes talk to the Spanish. But yeah,
It's not like that
It's
in San
weird.
Antonio. San Antonio is very open. Black people, Mexican people, white people live in the same neighborhoods for the most part. It's really classes, who got the money. To me, Austin is a liberal city, but it is the most divided city I've ever seen.
You know what?
Well,
That's so true because when I rode my motorcycle to Austin, me and a friend of mine, we rode there. We went to. Have you ever been to the Oasis restaurant, Jay?
oh yeah, Oasis is beautiful. That's what me and
So
Boo took that picture,
yeah,
and
so
then
we went
yeah,
there. Beautiful. It's almost like you're in a different country, like a Mediterranean. Like it's
yeah,
just really with the mountains and hills. But I was saying it's weird because in Austin, you would see going to Austin, like some of those little smaller towns, they would have signs that say Trump is back, Trump 2027,
yeah.
Trump make you go into Austin is very liberal.
mm.
It's very weird because they're very pro-gay.
Yeah, they say
They're
it's like an
very
island.
yeah, it's very weird because we stopped in one German restaurant on the way, and I felt like I was waiting for them to have a Klan rally, and it was so weird.
Not
But
a clan rally.
baby, I ain't see when I saw one black person. I said, "Oh, I'm glad I saw another one of us," and she burst out laughing. But it's kind of weird when I go up somewhere and it's a lot of people and I'm the only black person.
Yeah,
It's
Austin. Let
very
me
That's
tell
much
you
like
something.
that.
that's how I
Even go
that's how
ahead,
I
Stephanie.
felt when I moved to Phoenix. Phoenix had that's the smallest black population of any place I've ever lived. So it was like I think Phoenix was like 4 or 5% black. It took me forever to find like a group of black people like to hang out with there. So they don't have like an actual black part of town like what I was used to. So yeah, it is uncomfortable a little bit.
Well, it couldn't be no worse than
Especially
Salt Lake
with people
City.
like that too, when it's mostly like white or Hispanic, they're definitely a lot more open to speaking like racist towards you. Like they're definitely more open about it. Like they haven't been checked before by people. I noticed
Yeah,
that as well.
yeah. Austin, let me tell you something. Austin may have been a great city back in the day, but it is definitely tech. It is definitely expensive, and it's definitely if it's for gay people, it is
I
for
heard
gay
it's I
white
heard
people.
it's expensive. Yeah.
It is gay white people. It had to be the most expensive city in Texas. And let me say this
Hmm.
too. When I don't know about you, Rebel, but when I used to go out on 4th Street in Austin, you would see these brothers with these nasty looking white dudes, and then they had the nerve
Snow
to roll
queens.
their
Those are
eyes
snow
Mm,
and
queens.
look at you
We
like
call them
you was
snow
like,
queens.
yeah.
I'm like, are you serious? And
It
I'm
is
looking at
so
who you
sad
with, but
too.
you know you with the man for the money.
Baby, it
Well,
looked like
not
they Mr. Burns.
well, not
Very, and
only
they.
not
Oh, I'm
only that,
sorry,
I
said
see
that.
so many black. So I'm sorry, I see so
No,
many
you good.
black men that will date white men, and they will date below what they look like just because they're with a white man, and I think that's so sad.
Shoot, they do
But
that with white women too.
I
That's
was just
true.
gonna
That is
say,
true.
baby, I was
Yeah,
just gonna
it's a
say that because
thing. Yeah.
they'll feel they have the black guys here in Houston that do that. It was one that told a friend of mine I wasn't his type because I was a darkie. And I was
I
like,
don't
a
like that
darkie?
shit. Yeah,
I said,
I don't
first
like
off,
that.
brother, if you close your eyes in a dark room, you'll disappear. Are you serious? Talking about I'm the darkie and you purple black. Boy, they still see who you are. You're a fetish for them. They don't respect you. You're just a BBC. And the thing is, it's just they'll act as if they've gotten in because they're dating this white man that looked like he Danny DeVito playing the Penguin in Batman Returns, but you think that you have a prize. Girl,
Mhm.
keep that over there where it's at. We don't want it. And they do that with the white women too. Let a white man, when he get a black sister, he get the baddest sister that it
They
is.
do.
Black
Yeah,
man go get
it's
some straight from the
reversed.
trailer
It's
park. They'll go
reversed.
to the
Yeah.
trailer park and pull up
Yeah,
a
white
Becky and
men
think
will
that they
date
got a prize.
the white men will date
Dirty
up
Laundry,
with
why
black
don't you
women.
ask
Yeah.
Rebel instead of putting it in the back chat?
The
See,
white man will be
see,
like 3
Rebel,
and
I
the
wouldn't
black
even
one
look
will be
at that
like a
back
9
chat.
or
I wouldn't even
10.
respond to
can't.
it.
And not
I
only
couldn't
do
see it.
women they down, then they talk about you like a dog.
Hold on for a minute. I'm gonna start calling y'all out. So if you can't talk to Rebel and ask Rebel, even with the banner up, then don't put shit in my back chat.
What did the person ask me, Jay?
Go read the back chat. Just stupid as hell.
Let me see, because I was on my phone. Let me see.
I mean, it's just like if you want to ask them, just ask them. Don't be putting it all in the back chat, y'all. Yeah, just ask them. It don't make no sense, but it is what it is, brother.
What?
I don't know why.
Okay, so wait, hold on. So why
Rebel like
I was
mentioning
using?
his my motorcycle. That's all it
Well,
is.
I talk about. Let me tell you something. I talk about my bike. Yes, I do. But I said that because we rode and I saw the signs in people's yards that were very different than Austin. I would think that they were all conservative, like the signs that I saw going into Austin. But Austin's pretty liberal. Does that make you understand me? Why I said that?
It seemed like they're more concerned with the motorcycle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. I actually, Jay, I got my camera that came in. I'm gonna do my vlogging. I got a camera to hook it up to the bike. Yeah, my bike
Okay.
is gonna be what my channel's about. So it's not gonna be I can watch the mess, but I don't want to be a part of it like that.
Shout out
But
to Rebel and his motorcycle. Come through. I ain't mad at you, boo.
thank you. It's not the hell. It's a bike. Anybody can get a motorcycle. It's what's the
Do
scene
you
with that?
do you got a car too, Rebel, or do you just have the motorcycle, or do you have both?
I have a car. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, baby, in Houston, a motorcycle better not be my main mode of
That's what I
transportation.
was
How
gonna
my
say. I
mode with
don't
this
think I
damn
could
weather
do
is.
just
You get
I don't
rained
think I
on
could
and
just
then
do
you'll
a
be
motorcycle.
freezing.
Yeah.
Car, Rebel, you don't
Hmm.
have a car. You got big boy toys.
Baby, okay. But I
Hey,
sold because
brother,
Houston floods too much. The weather's too crazy. I sold my car and I bought the Jeep Wrangler. I didn't want a car anymore. I wanted something that sat high off the ground.
That makes sense.
That's what I
Yeah, that
like.
makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
Once I switch to an SUV, I'll never go back to a car.
Oh, baby, it's a totally different experience, Stephanie. It's definitely.
Yeah,
I feel
I can't go
more.
back
I
to
can
a
drive
car.
over curbs and I ain't no
y'all need to
water
stop
stopping
talking
me.
like that. Y'all need to stop talking like that because y'all bragging. Y'all bragging now. Y'all bragging. And y'all
'Cause
think y'all
I
better
like
than
to look
people.
down. I like to look down into people's cars when I drive past.
Y'all be
Baby, okay.
bragging. Y'all think y'all better than people and stuff. You can't have a house.
Looking down, go looking down in the car. I like that. I like to look down in cars. Yeah.
So what you
Yeah.
got, Stephen? What kind of automobile you have?
I got an SUV.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's
I do too.
go.
I want an Aztec, one of those trucks. You ever seen
Oh,
that?
I
What?
like those. Because that's
Yeah.
Chevy, right? Or Link? Is it Lincoln?
I
Chevy?
think it's
It's
a Lincoln because I have a Lincoln now.
because I saw the
The Lincoln
Aztecs.
SUV.
Yeah, I have a Lincoln SUV. Yes,
Oh,
me.
I've seen those. Those are big. I bet those are those gas guzzlers? That was my only thing with that. Yeah.
Mine's
Is
isn't.
those okay.
Baby,
Yeah, the
mine,
newer
you
ones
started
aren't
up at
that.
drink $5.
Yeah.
Baby.
My friend has an older one, like a 2014. Hers only gets like 16 miles per gallon, like
Oh,
city
that's
miles. It's
crazy.
bad.
Oh
It's
wow.
bad. It's really bad. Yeah. But if you got a
That's
newer
crazy.
one, they make them a lot better, so you get better gas mileage though. So
Yeah. Now, Stephen, are you still in Arizona? Or are you back in Pennsylvania?
no, I ain't been in Arizona since 2014. I'm back in Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Okay.
But I was there for 5 years. Yeah.
If you in Pennsylvania now, so are you in the largest city?
I'm right outside of Philadelphia.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really interesting though. I think you would do really well in Dallas. I don't know why.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
no,
actually
don't say
looking.
it.
We had this
But Dallas is
conversation
very
before.
churchy. Dallas is very churchy. It's very
Jay
churchy.
Wilson, we had this conversation like a long time ago about me moving, and we talked about different cities. I'm still considering moving, especially after this blizzard that we had. I need to get out of the cold weather, so
Me
I need to
too.
move. I need to
Come
get
on.
away somewhere.
Dallas is very
It's too
churchy.
much.
Dallas is very. I
Dallas
can
is
see you.
churchy.
Yes.
Yeah, I can
Got
see
a
you
big
doing it in
Houston
Dallas.
with the Potter's house. My cousin goes to the Potter's house.
You would be at Friendship. You
Yeah,
seem more like a Friendship person. You seem
it's
more like a
possible.
Friendship person. Oh, speaking
I
of
haven't
church,
heard about them
y'all.
yet.
Speaking of church, how about this
Is
church
that
called?
Kojic?
It's called Friendship is Baptist.
Okay.
But how about this church in Baltimore, Maryland, on the east side? It's called Israel Baptist. Baby, they had to close their main sanctuary down because the electric bill doubled. And now they paying this jank in installments. And they said the electric bill too high. Now,
That's
it's bad when the
sad.
churches can't pay their electric bill.
That's so sad. Yeah,
And
that's
this is a big church. The church seats about
the
1,500 people. But now they're in the sanctuary. Now this what get me. They're in the smaller sanctuary that seats 500 people, and that's half full.
that's sad. Well,
So why would you in
the
Okay.
attendance rates have decreased so much since COVID, though.
Yeah,
Jay Wilson,
Yeah.
yeah,
like a
yeah.
lot of people aren't going to church like they used to. They're like just watching it online. So
Mhm. But you can't play the tambourine
it's
like you
kind of
do it, and then you can't be
you
running all
sure
around the
can.
house
You
and
sure
stuff.
can. It ain't the same. You can't be doing your
It ain't the
somersaults or
same.
your
Okay,
or
you
your
can't be
back
doing all of that.
handstands. You can't do none of that.
And then where you gonna wear your clothes?
Right.
Jay's a
You
mess.
gonna show your new Easter suit out off too.
Okay, the Easter suit and stuff, and all of that stuff. I think we need to be. So I know a lot of people who met their wives and husbands and partners at church.
Oh yeah, there's different ministries for that. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all,
The
where's
singles
a
ministry, there's a
warm
couples
place
ministry.
at? Because I'm retired and I'm looking for a warm place to move, but for retired people.
Are you looking for affordable? Because that's what I'm looking for. And I
Sure.
think so far I'm
I
looking
said
at
Texas, Houston.
Texas. Houston is still is humid as hell though.
It is, but you know what though? I think
That's true.
And
I
it's
think
really spread out though. Like I heard it takes forever just to get from one side of the city to the other.
I think
Yeah,
you
Houston
would do.
has a lot of landmass.
Yeah.
I think you would do well in like Waco or Waxahachie. They're outside of Dallas.
Waxahachie.
Yeah, Waxahachie is where the big outlets are, but it's a city
You trying
outside.
to send me to the Indian reservation?
Well,
And I got my
My
baby.
God.
the Indian reservation had nice houses, okay,
So
but
the ones in Arizona didn't.
no,
They're getting no worse
Waxahachie is
land.
actually a city though. It's really it's an Indian
They
main
have
Is it a
town.
suburb or what's this a
But it's a
suburb of?
suburb of Dallas Fort Worth, and Waco
Okay.
is about like an hour out from Dallas. But that's
I
where the
heard
Joanna Gaines and Chip Gaines are. But it's a college
Is that
town.
for me, Jay? You was talking about, oh, you said college. I know it ain't for me. I'm retired. Okay.
Well, no, well
no, it'd be for
I would
everyone. I'd be looking for a college town too because that means they have like more things to do in that
correct.
town. Like like more festivals, more events and stuff
Oh,
like that.
okay.
Good
Creole, yeah.
speakers, they have good
Hey,
speakers and
Caesar.
stuff.
You don't have to
Hey,
be just in
Rebel.
school.
Rebel. When I come to
Yeah.
Texas, you gonna come see me, boo?
Yes, definitely.
Well, but
We're
you should come and do the train ride.
I'll be there in May. I'll be there May
When is
30th.
the train ride?
The
You
train
Okay.
said
ride is
May?
May 30th to 31st, so we're gonna take
May
the
30th.
Amtrak to Dallas. Got a real nice
That
hotel,
sounds good.
and
Definitely.
then
I'm definitely good for that.
yeah, and then if you don't want to see the people, you can always get a room or get a room.
Are you not doing this for, are you doing this for content, or what is this for?
It's because we want to do it.
Just to do it. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rebel has been
I mean,
to some of our events.
I've never heard of a bunch of drama with any of your events though. So
No,
And
we don't do drama.
yeah, we don't do that. I know you don't do
Rebel,
that.
I'll be back for Labor Day also.
Yeah,
Oh
so
yeah,
we're
when
gonna
you
have
come in
two
May,
events.
what part? What part? Oh, you coming to for the train ride on the
I'm
He
coming
coming
back
for
for
okay.
train ride and Labor Day.
yeah, and for Labor Day.
Okay.
So the
Cool,
train
cool.
starts in, y'all start in Houston and end up in Dallas. Is that how it
No, we
works?
start in San Antonio, go to
Mhm.
Dallas, then from
Okay.
Dallas back to San Antonio.
Okay.
It's the journey, not so much the destination. Now, me and my other half are actually going to do the train ride in March,
Okay.
and
Is
so I don't know, but I'm not going to
this
disclose the
Amtrak?
hotel. It's Amtrak.
Okay, I got
But
you.
Jay, I got into it with a family member. And this is how sometimes people are so closed-minded that they don't experience anything outside of their comfort zone. The family member, we were talking about doing a train ride because my family do like 2 trips a year. But one family member said, I'm not getting on no train because those trains crash. I said, but you fly
Oh,
on
Jesus.
airplanes. You do know your chances of survival
Trains are
in an
safer than
airplane
airplanes. Yeah.
is a lot different than a train going off the tracks. You do realize that, right?
Trains are
And they're not
safer.
like the. And her idea of a train was like back in the stagecoach era when they were like, honey, you got homes, private rooms. They got like,
Yeah, they're really nice.
observation areas. It's a lot different because a friend of mine went and said it was really nice. So I was trying to get my family to do that. But much like, if they don't want to do it, I'll still do it with my friends. But
But this is the
I'm
thing,
game for
brother.
that.
It's so practical. So we're going to do the train ride from San Antonio to Dallas. It's only $24.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
only $24, and then coming back, so it's $48 round trip. Now, say if I wanted to go from Austin to San Antonio, it's only $10.
So is this like a commuter rail, or is this like a
No,
cabin?
it's not.
Are you
It's
renting a
not.
cabin? Or
So let me say this: you have coach, you have the roomettes, you have the family rooms, and you have the regular rooms. This train goes all the way to Chicago. That connects to the Chicago line that goes all the way to LA or Seattle. So these
okay,
are not
got you.
commuter lines. These are actual passenger
I did
rail
not
trains. So
know
it's
the
not.
train went all the way out there. Okay, all
Yeah.
the way out
So
to
it's not like the
Washington.
Estella. See, I'm taking the Estella from
Oh
Philly
yeah,
to
the
New York.
Acela is quick. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
quick.
so I'm taking
You
the
can get to
Acela, but no,
Manhattan in
this is
an
regular.
hour.
This regular train. So like you can go from Houston to Dallas, or you can go from Houston to New Orleans. Because again, if you want to go to Atlanta, you can take the train. But for like me, if
Oh
I
really?
want to go to LA, I could go to Sunset Limited. The Sunset Limited will take me all the way to Chicago.
I did
So
not know
it'll have
that.
stops in Dallas. It'll have stops in St. Louis, and then of
I
course,
thought
small town.
Amtrak was only on the East Coast. I did not know it was like in the middle of
No.
the country. Okay,
No, and
all
then
right.
you
I
can
did
take
not know
it from
that.
Chicago all the way
I
to
wish I
LA
would have known.
or
I wish I
Seattle.
would have known that. I would have took the train from Phoenix back to PA.
You could have.
Yeah. Is it
Is it
any
Memorial Day
cheaper? Or is it
weekend?
about the same?
Labor Day is actually well. See, this is no. So the thing that we're going to do is it's on the 5th Sunday. So since it's 5 Sundays in May, we're going to do the 5th Sunday because I'm not trying to mess up my church money. Okay, I ain't trying to mess up my church money. So we're going on the 5th Sunday.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah. So
Okay.
and then like I said, we leave on Saturday and we get back on Sunday. So the train leaves at 6 a.m. Saturday. It gets to Dallas around about 3. And then we spend the day in Dallas. And then the train leaves at 12:45, I believe, p.m. And it gets back to San Antonio at 10 o'clock. So
Okay, so
it's gonna
Saturday
be
to Sunday, just a couple of days. Okay.
yeah. It's really 2 days. So and then we'll probably be
But I'll be there
downtown.
Friday, Rebel. Rebel, I gotta come on Friday since I gotta fly in. Cause I ain't trying to
Oh
be
yeah, that's what day I would come. I would come Friday as
So you
well.
know, rebel
Just to,
people would get mad at me talking about I'm scamming the girls, talking about something. If you look, this is just to hang out. This is not any fundraisers and stuff. You know, now for the event on Labor Day, we do have registration because we plan to do some things. So yeah, there is a registration. But for the train ride, you just show up. Now the only thing you don't have to worry about is the hotel, and we're going to get the host hotel. But truth be told, quiet be kept. You can stay wherever you want to, but I would prefer people kind of be in the same, for safety reasons, to be in the same hotel. But even with that,
No,
that's up to you.
is there events that are going to be that you're going to have in Dallas or
Well,
like a
it's going to be
dinner
some
or?
events that we're going to have in Dallas. It's going to be a dinner, and I'm looking at this. I can't tell y'all the hotel because these people dock
Oh
so
yeah, no,
much.
you don't have to say that. No,
But
you don't have to say that.
but
I just want
really,
to know if
what's
there
going to
was
go
events.
on
Yeah.
is we're planning to have fun and fellowship going on the train. I think it'd be great just to be on the train, just for people to see and have a view of Texas and be able to be on the train together. And then, you know, we'll have a time where we can hang out. We don't have that much time in Dallas because again, we'll be up going back to San Antonio, but we'll have a little we made it type of thing and have a little fun and
We
then get ready for
made
the train.
Okay. I was gonna
So
sing it.
but like I said, y'all, we
it.
don't do a whole lot of drama. Rebel has been to my events, and you know, Rebel, look, y'all don't understand. I knew Rebel way before the event. So again, Rebel and I were at Austin's Black Pride. So I met
hmm
Rebel at Austin Black Pride. Rebel know what it gives.
Yeah, it's never been any drama. Just people going to have a good time.
Yeah.
That's
It's
it.
just
Too old for all that drama stuff.
So you ain't gonna hear
I got
nobody fighting
Yeah,
nobody. And
nobody
that's
wants to
why I
do all
don't,
that
that's why I
mess.
tell certain people if you come, you gotta know which
That,
personality you gonna bring.
that's
So
why I
then
was
that's how
surprised you were going on that show, Jay Wilson.
who said I was going on the show?
That's what everyone been saying that you going on
What
that
did I
show
say though?
that
What did
Jay
I
said
TV
he
say?
ain't
show.
got no rider, he ain't got no contract. Jay said
But
what
what did I say though? Cause see
Why are
y'all
they?
believe the
So
people,
why are
but
they
y'all didn't
throwing your
believe.
name in the mix then? If you ain't
Well,
going,
cause people throwing names out. But my thing is, why you think I'm gonna pay
have
two
you
hundred
even
dollars?
talked about them? Have you even talked with them about it? Are they just throwing your name in as like
Some people just throwing my name in there,
wanting?
but do you think? But baby, it's $200.
I
You think
know
I'm gonna
you
pay
gotta
paying two hundred
pay.
dollars?
You gotta pay to be. Yeah, you gotta pay
Why am
to
I gonna
act
pay?
for them to film you act a fool. Yeah.
Brian, are you at work?
No, I'm not at work. I wanted to
Okay.
ask you something right quick.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Am I able to come to Vacation? I didn't know
Which
I was disinvited.
which one are you gonna bring? Which Brian are you gonna bring?
What you mean?
Oh no.
Oh, okay,
both.
what you mean? What you mean? Which Brian I'm gonna bring?
I don't know now. I've been liking this Brian here. This Brian has been, cool and stuff. I don't know. Depends. So, but Brian, I don't
Okay,
know. You know. I don't know if you can bring a firearm on the train.
I'm not bringing no firearm. Why would I bring a
Oh god.
firearm?
Well, didn't you say that you needed
Oh,
to know if you had to go to Virginia or something like that?
Jay
oh.
Wilson, I
No,
have a level 3 security license. I have a few other things,
I'm
Jay
on
Wilson.
level 3.
okay, level 3.
Okay, I will not jeopardize my privileges of carrying a
I'm on
weapon for
privilege.
nobody. Okay, so God bless you. I'm just
Well, you
asking,
can
can I
come because
come?
Rebel said that you cool. He said you kind of an introvert.
Well, I had anxiety that
Oh,
night.
y'all
I'm
met
just not going to
before?
even
Okay.
lie to you. I had
Yeah, we
anxiety.
met.
I had anxiety. This was somebody from YouTube. I was nervous. I will say that.
Oh,
And plus,
Brian,
plus
you're
J.
shy. You're a shy person.
Well, JR's wasn't my type of club I go to. I like older people. Like I like older. I like different type of music. I like a little slower pace. Older, slower
Like country
pace. But
music.
well, I ain't gonna say country
No,
music, but
JR's play country.
No, they do. Like in Phoenix, they
But
have
you
they
was there. But you was there with Rebel though. That should have been good right there. You was
well,
there
Jay
with
Wilson,
Rebel.
you can't tell me if I had anxiety. It was a nervousing experience, is what I'm saying. But
pop your pill.
but
I mean,
but
no, I'm
anyway,
not saying that it was. I mean, I met Rebel in a club
okay.
Bottle full of
and then
liquor.
saw him at brunch.
Mm. Well, can I
Well,
come? Yes or no? That's all I wanted to
I
know.
Rebel,
mean,
I
you
want
can
you to come
come.
to
You can
vacation
come.
because I want to
You
have
can
some
come,
fun.
Brian.
I was gonna ask
Send your
Vivian.
email to Vivian at yespicturelady@gmail.com. Yespicturelady@gmail.com.
Can you put that in the back, Vivian?
Now, Brian, are you gonna do the train ride too?
I was gonna ask Vivian to override your decision, but I see y'all
No,
ignoring my
no,
comment.
no, 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 no. Vivian can't override my decision,
I was gonna
but
see
I
if she
mean,
could
you
at
can
least
come.
try. I mean, I was gonna ask her to see if she could talk to you, maybe, because I know
No,
I was
now I'm
disinvited.
asking you: are you coming on the train trip, or you
Well,
trying to do vacation? The train trip is gonna be good. All you need is $48 round trip.
well, listen to what I'm asking you. Well, I'll think about it. Yes.
Now,
That
Honest Roy's gonna be there for the vacation. I'm just letting you know.
okay? What does that got to do with me?
Well, I just don't want, hey,
Okay, well, y'all have a beautiful day. Okay, God bless you
you see how
all.
that is, you know what I'm
Oh, that
saying?
ended quick. That
That
ended
did.
quick.
That did. Oh my.
Yeah.
Very
How to
Jay
get
know
him
he
to
good.
drop
know it.
down.
Pastor Finesse, he
It's
know
in the
it.
back. It's in the back chat.
All right,
He
thank you,
know
Vivian.
Yespicturelady@gmail.com. Hey, Catherine, I ain't see you come up here,
it. Yeah,
girl.
I spoke to her when she came up
Hey,
here.
Catherine's been up here
hey
for a long
Vivian.
time. What's up, Catherine?
Hey Rebel. Hey Stephen. Hey
Hey,
Cleo.
hey.
Hey,
Hey
Miss
Vivian.
Catherine.
Hey J Wilson. Why you gotta be blocked, Rebel? What I do to you?
Ooh, ooh,
I
ooh.
didn't block you.
Oh, speaking of black,
I
yeah.
can't ever see
I need
you
to
in
talk to Jay
chat. You
Wilson about
got me
being black.
blocked.
You got to ask me something because I blocked somebody recently.
No, I did not block you in the chat. Now, maybe that could have been a moderator. I'm not sure. I'll look because you never done anything to me. You and I never had any
Sometimes you
interactions.
accidentally, like, pocket
Yeah, that could.
block people
Yeah,
and you don't
okay.
even realize it. Because I
No,
had
because
pocket blocked someone and I didn't even realize it.
when Rebel goes live or he has gone live, I've actually dropped in Rebel's chats. Yeah.
Okay. Well, he
No,
said he
I
didn't
never
block
blocked
you, so it
you.
Yeah.
could have been somebody
Rebel
else,
had his
but I'm
little
sure
koi
I'm
pond
glad.
pastor.
See how easily
Rebel had
that's
his little
cleared up?
koi pond with his koi fish.
I
Yeah.
Okay,
really like
you.
about Rebel's house. I think he's got a beautiful
Baby.
home.
That little pond with
No,
the
well, I'm
fish
not
is
in that house any
everything.
longer. I'm in another house now. And
I
then
can
I'm looking to move to
understand
a bigger house. I'm looking to move to a bigger house at the end of
Oh,
this
now
year.
you bragging. Now you
Oh, don't tell him
bragging.
a bigger house.
Now
That's
you
gonna be a
bragging
lie.
now. I
That's
mean, you
gonna be
got
a
a
lie. I don't
motorcycle,
know
you
why
got
you lying about
a
having
Jeep.
getting a bigger
Now you
house. I don't know
getting
why
in a
you
bigger
lying.
house. So
All
you
you need to
You
hear is
bragging.
a
know
lie.
what?
You
Anything you
There
bragging
think
you
is
now.
successful is a
You better
lie.
stop dry bragging. You better stop dry
Dry
bragging.
bragging.
Jay Wilson,
Don't
it's
forget
all a
to do a
lie though.
live. Look, Rebel. Some of us love it. Don't forget to do a live because I want to see
You know
it.
there's no such thing as successful
But
black people on here. You know that,
Uh-uh.
Jay Wilson. All that's a lie.
Everybody
Also,
got
well, going
everybody
to
got to live
cabins
with
and
their
stuff, that's what
mama.
white people do. We don't do cabins because white people only
ready.
do that.
Can I say
Yeah.
So,
something? I was
Stephen, so
telling
you don't look
somebody.
at Raising the Cage?
I was telling somebody.
Gatlinburg.
Wait a minute, Catherine, real quick. I was telling somebody. I said all these men that's coming over here talk about these gays, these gays, these gays. I said, but all of our gays over here is doing better than most of them straight men that try to come over. All of our gays. Do you hear me? I stand on that.
Well, yeah, you
Pastor,
don't
why did
compete with
Funky not
anybody.
But
dox
did you hear
herself on
that?
his live?
You heard how possessive she was of our. She said all of our gays.
Yes, honey. Ain't nothing better than the beef sector gays, girl. I mean, got it going on over here. And then why you coming somewhere when it's predominantly gay black men and black women, and you don't like none of them. You don't like black women, and you can't stand the gays. So I mean, that's kind of redundant to me. I
Now, is
stand.
there
That's
anybody specific
self-hatred.
you're
It's
talking
self-hatred.
to?
Oh, okay.
Pastor,
No, I don't
why
want to
did
be
Funky
messy. You
not
don't have to answer
dox
that.
himself on his live and had to change his phone number in the middle of his live?
Who?
Why did Funky not even dox himself on his live and had to change his phone number in the middle of his live?
Problem was
Funky
high.
Dineva did that?
Yeah.
How did he
Yes,
dox
he did.
himself?
Because why would you put your phone if you put your phone number your phone number up there, right? Or you show
Mhm.
your screen, however that works, you doxed yourself. You don't want
Okay.
people from the internet calling your phone, right?
Yeah,
So
but
he
I
shared
heard
his screen and it had his phone number up there?
Yeah, it looked like
somebody
he was
said,
like, oh, I
don't
gotta
do it,
change
Jay
my phone
Wilson.
number in the middle of his live. He was like, oh, I gotta
Mm.
change my
Going and
phone number.
going to
I
go
changed my
from
phone number.
2025 Seattle shakedown to
Mm-hmm.
San Antonio swindle. Lord, same way chocolate had nothing to do with you. Oh Lord, I'm reading y'all coming. But I
Hey,
heard, is it true that Binary was doxing
not
somebody
binary.
this morning?
That happened months ago, I thought.
No, somebody
But they
said he
must.
had doxed somebody.
He showed somebody. He said that said person had an arrest warrant.
Oh,
Oh wow.
oh, you
Ooh,
talking
who?
about Shay Shay? Shasha?
Raw dog.
Yeah, he said.
Oh,
Yeah, he said
Oh,
he
raw
had a.
dog.
But here's the whole thing, right?
That's
Now,
what raw dogging will get you.
well, here's the whole thing. He said that he had one, but just like somebody said that they had one and they was
They
and I
did
said
months ago,
if you go to TSA like through the
and he
airport,
and made it
you will
through
get
it,
locked up if you got a arrest warrant and you're going through the. Let's not
and
play
you
these type games
made it through it. Yeah.
with the FAA. If you're going through the
But
airport
sometimes
and
they
they
don't be
scan your face,
I don't think they be canceling that out because a lot of that stuff is outdated and they don't be updating their system a lot of the time. So
Let me tell you something else. For the
nope.
cruise ship, baby, they let you
yeah,
get on that cruise ship. They let you drink
and
all
they
the
can't get
Bahama
off.
Mamas you want. But baby, when you come back to the United States, baby, customs
Yeah, right.
and all of them be ready right for you, baby. They be ready for you. Miami-Dade be ready for
That
you.
ass be taking a damn walk of shame.
Let me tell you something. We done seen people with bonnets. Baby, they had people with bonnets on and oh baby, it was sad. It was at least
Bonnets
about
and house slippers. Bonnets and house slippers.
it was at least about 10 people they had gotten. They
Getting
do not
arrested at
play.
the airport, getting arrested off the cruise ship.
Yeah, they do
No,
not
but
play.
somebody this morning was saying that they I heard this early on YTC. Somebody was saying if you got an arrest warrant, you can't travel. I said, well, the way they doing it now is they don't need to scan your thing. Once they scan your face, you going through TSA, they can actually see if you got an arrest warrant. What you think that scan is for? They can tell if you got
Mhm.
one, passport or real ID. Y'all better go back and read Bernard Jordan's book because see he talked about it in that book. He said that you was gonna need
You
ID
talking
to
about
travel
you
in
talking
the
about
States.
Bernard
Well,
Jordan, baby. You reading a book from him?
if
It said that in his book though. He did say that. I can't lie.
Oh
He
my
did say
God,
that.
I can't stand it. Don't
if
be
he served
promoting
his
him.
time or that if the case was dismissed or anything like that happened, he needs to either get an attorney and have that removed, or he needs to contact the
If it's a
clerk
felony, it can't
to
be
have that
removed.
removed.
If it's a felony, it can't be removed. See, that's the
But
whole
that means
issue.
he's already been charged with it. But I'm talking about the actual like warrant, like a bench warrant.
It sound from what they said this morning over there at YTC's, it sounded like it was active. So I'm wondering if it's active, how come he didn't get picked up? What did he move locations? Because they definitely go out to your spot. I mean, they were talking about it over at YTC's. I was trying to figure out if it's really active, like they're saying that it's active. Why didn't they pick him up? That's all I'm saying. Did he move locations? He's not there anymore. They definitely sent a warrant unit out, so it's not questionable that they do that. I mean, they sent them out like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that
See,
is
them
weird
wicked
that
people
you would get
doing.
through TSA and they wouldn't that wouldn't come up. Yeah, that
Oh,
is odd.
that's you. Oh, Lovely Love was over there talking about how her
Unless you're
girlfriend.
using someone else's
So
ID.
I heard love the
Well, it
love
all
child.
depends
I
on
almost
where.
want to throw up. I'm like, oh my God,
It
move
Yeah, her
along.
girlfriend
depends
got
on.
through the
Wait a minute,
airport.
y'all. It all depends on what airport it is because each airport operates differently. I don't care what they say. Oh, TSA operate the same way everywhere. No, they don't. No,
I
they
think they
don't.
changed it.
I
And I think
found
they
it a
changed.
lot, and I'm going to tell you why I know this. I just flew from South Carolina to New Jersey. When I left South Carolina, they barely even looked at my damn ID card. When I flew out of New Jersey, they were like, hold up. We need another form of ID because this is not a real ID card. I had to give them my military ID card. Then I had to go and find another ID card to give them because they weren't going to let me fly out of New Jersey back to South Carolina.
So you
Now,
didn't know that you needed a real ID before you got on the plane, or you just didn't care?
you don't need a real ID. You just have to pay an extra fee. But the extra fee doesn't start, I think, until March or April.
Now here in Philadelphia, they've been really hard on people about those real IDs.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
I
they
guess
wanted
if
me
you
to get a
go,
real ID, but I didn't want to get a real ID yet.
so
So
I guess when you go to Philadelphia International, if you don't got one, they're gonna turn you away because they definitely be cracking down here. I ain't playing them games here. You ain't going nowhere.
Well, look,
exactly.
y'all, I love y'all, but I got to get ready for a meeting. But thank y'all for coming on over. I appreciate you all. Ron is invited, I guess, to come to the train ride and vacation. Is that Stephen again?
That's stepping
Yeah,
back.
my
Yeah.
sound was messing up. My
And
bad. I couldn't hear
now
y'all.
y'all done heard from Stephen that Stephen and I went through the same thing, and Rick Reed
Same
is
thing with Leo.
surviving lemon. Me, Stephen, Rick Reed, Michael Jackson, Eli, the boy who didn't have no shirt on at Lemon's house, who had the
Mm,
busted dresses up, all of them surviving lemon.
yeah.
So you got one side is for the love of lemon, and
And
then the
it's
other side is surviving lemon.
interesting. The surviving side are all male. I find that.
Ain't that something? You don't have no females surviving
Mhm.
him.
No, ain't nobody surviving that.
It's all males. It's
Why
all
can't Krista be on
it,
Survive? Why can't Krista survive?
it's all men.
All men's, yeah, with a Z.
We're gonna see. But I mean, but let me tell you something. Vivian saw it. I mean, and Vivian and y'all say, Jay, you embellishing. No, I'm a little humorous with it
No,
because
I
I'm a
know
comedian.
no, everything he said is exactly what happened, how it
And
happened
Vivian
when it happened
wasn't
to me.
supposed to see it,
Yeah,
y'all. Remember that. Vivian
yeah.
wasn't.
And but you know what? Jay Wilson, he turned around and lied and said I made it up.
Oh, you didn't make it up. Once it happened to me,
Even
this
though
is
that
what I
is exactly how it happened with me, was like, yeah, he first had his cam off, then he turned his cam on, and he had his shirt off, and he was all the way down to the belly button.
okay. Okay. And it's not important to you until it happens to you. And so, like I said, but let me say this, you all. Some of y'all would have got excited about that. I don't get
I
excited
don't
about that
know.
because I done seen it. And my thing is, I've dealt with men and nice looking ones who are muscular and stuff. So I don't get off on that kind of stuff. My thing is, first of all, I have someone, I didn't think that it was going to be that way. And I'm old enough to be Lemon's daddy, probably.
I wonder if he's looking for a storyline with that.
I think,
Like, is
I
that
think
what
he's
he's
looking
trying to
for a
do?
storyline.
Like, he's trying to drum up, some type of storyline because he knows his numbers are failing.
I don't know. I haven't been looking at numbers, y'all. I really haven't.
Yeah,
But
they're
all I
struggling,
know,
Jay Wilson. They are really
well, all I'm
struggling.
going to
They are
say
in the
is this.
trash.
I'm going to say this. You all can pick at Jay Wilson, but at the end of the day, it's about consistency. No, I'm not getting 500 and 1,000 people, but I'm consistent. And the thing is, I know I'm going to get my AdSense check, and I know it's always going to be over $1,000. I know it's going to either always be over $1,000. So what
Hmm.
I'm trying to say is, it's not enough to sit here and be on top and be the king. But how long you gonna be that? And my
But
thing
that's
is,
not only it, though, Jay Wilson. You also don't cuss your people out when they are here to support you. With like for instance, if you invited me on your panel and we are having a normal conversation, and out of nowhere you start cussing me out, that's another thing. It's like people don't want to come on to people's panel and engage in a channel where they know they're going to get disrespected and cussed out.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you've already chased 100 people away. There are no more Lemonettes. They no longer exist. They're extinct.
Well, now he's trying to get lemon heads, and that's the men.
The lemon what?
The lemon heads.
Lemon heads.
Yeah, lemon head. You don't know what a lemon head is? A lemon head is a candy that's
No, I
hard.
know about the lemon head, but I thought the men lemonettes were the lemonaires. That's what
No,
Ghetto called
those
himself.
lemon heads.
Okay.
I don't
Okay,
call them lemon
lemonades.
heads. And then you got the sour pussies, then the old bitter women. So, but I think it's the lemon heads. And so, yeah. But I see lemon capitulating to a lot of men too. And it's like he likes to be docile towards. I mean, don't get me. There's a lot of stuff going on because he kept on saying, "I'm not now. I'm not exaggerating," but he kept on saying, "Do you like it, Jay Wilson? Do you like? How do you think I look?"
It's like reassurance, yeah. But with me, he was saying he was confessing it. He was like stating it like he already knew it. He's like, I'm fire, and when I go to Vegas, I'm gonna be the best looking one there. I'm gonna be fire. Everybody's
It
gonna
wasn't
be
like
looking
that
at
with me.
me,
It was like he needed
and then
that. He
that
needed that.
eyeball flipped up, and then it was it.
See, he was smart with me. He was squinting his eyes and he had pouted lips. So he was giving duck lips and squinty eyes. But with
Well,
me, he was like, "What do you think, Jay Wilson? What do you think? How do I look?" So it wasn't like I'm the best thing here. It was like, "How do I look, Jay Wilson? No, I need you to tell me."
And you know what? I wasn't going to mention that we had that IG call at all. Like I wasn't going to say anything about that. He actually
Mhm.
came out with that first. So that's why I knew that he was doing it for content because he came out with it first. And he left out certain parts of it about him being shirtless and him talking about how good he looks and want me to like agree with him. He left that whole part out and said I was lying about that part. But yeah, I noticed it's like he's doing it to try to either catch somebody in something or try to get a storyline going. Well, I don't know what it
Lord
is.
kept coming back and telling us about him and Rick Reed last night. He told us about Rick Reed at least 10 times, 10, 15 times.
Yeah, he really wanted to emphasize that Rick Reed
You
thing.
cannot have any type of like anything confidential with Lemon at all. He will put it right out here on StreamYard. So yeah, just in case any of y'all go behind the scenes with him, just know he's gonna put it out here in the public. So make sure you handle yourself accordingly.
See, that didn't even bother me because I don't do the behind the scenes with people like that. I don't. I mean, now do I talk to people?
But
Yes,
he
but
wants people to.
well, do I do plays and stuff? We don't do plays and stuff. I don't. We don't do them plays and stuff.
I just don't understand if he wants to put himself and present himself as being a heterosexual male, why would he be doing video calls with his shirt off with men that are of a different persuasion? I don't understand that because we don't hear about that when it comes to the women's. I just don't understand it.
I don't know. But I thought it was really interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. I thought it was very
Because you
interesting.
never hear about people calling him.
We'd already
It's
be
my
up
alarm
by now and
clock.
put in
Hold
a
on.
day's work. You better.
That's my alarm clock. Hold on. But you never hear about men chasing
Today's
him.
Tuesday, January
God
27th.
dang. Sorry, my Alexa. But you never hear
Alexa,
about
you be
men.
talking, baby. Alexa will tell your whole life if you let her.
Alexa, sure will. Hold on. Let me.
Is that a man, Alexa? Is that Alex?
Alexa about to dox me. Hold on.
It's like, is that Alex?
I wish he would shut the hell up.
Listen,
He'd be doing the most doxing on here.
my father killed Alexa. My father said Alexa would shut up one morning. He left. I told Alexa to wake him up for church. Alexa ain't wake up no more after that because Daddy killed it. Literally.
I'm not quite sure how to.
Oh hell, I shouldn't have said that. Mine over here trying to talk to.
Oh shoot.
So Alexa will tell your address, your city, you cross streets.
She sure will. She sure will. Now, Stephen, no. Now, let me tell you what I think is very interesting. That you live in the same city as that transgender individual. How is
the messy one?
Yeah.
Well, he don't really live in the city. He lives close by, but he lives like in a 30-minute drive away. Yeah.
Oh, they live in the country.
It's the metro. It's the Philly metro area. It's big, but yeah, he lives in the metro area though. But yeah, but that person is very messy, and you got to watch yourself around that person because they're always looking to dox at all times.
It seems like now,
that person found my Facebook and everything.
To me, though, it seems like that person. It seems like their family is known in the religious arena, And it just seems like that person would be a little bit more careful for their own sake. You know, I don't know, but they
How do
do.
you feel like they're not careful?
Huh?
How do you feel like that they are not careful?
Well, first of all, you don't take pictures in them boat shoes and that girl. Lord have mercy. I mean, you know, it's a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. I just see a lot, and I just think people need to be very careful in how they doxing people because again, you know, we've already had a situation where somebody thought they was cute and doxed somebody, and then one of our crazy content creators went right to their uncle's church. Child, you know how I feel. So I think people need to be very careful, especially when your people may not agree with that particular lifestyle and how you live it. I think you need to be very careful with that. That's all I'm saying. And I
Well, you
never
know,
wish anything to happen to that person. I just wish they would stop it though.
you know what, and it's like that they hate other people that are like themselves, because that person actually is not transgendered, and in real life they live their life as a man. The transgender thing is an experiment, like a social experiment he does online, but that person is not trans in real life. That was something he came up with because of the sound of his voice, and it made sense. So he's lying about
that.
that.
Joker look
He's
like a
definitely lying about
linebacker.
that.
They look like they were play for the Philadelphia Eagles.
I don't know why that person is so nasty and evil though, because I never did anything to that person, because when we first came across y'all sector, I didn't know who that person was. That person came and found me, and when me and Shakim had a falling out, that person turned on me and started targeting me on behalf of Shakim. So I never did anything personally to that person, but then this person started doxing me, trying to get my grandfather's not my grandfather, but my father's obituary and all this personal information, and tracking me down and trying to see where it's so creepy. Found my Facebook and put my phone number out. It's odd, very odd. But then they would be screaming and crying if someone did that to them. But I'm gonna go ahead and step down, Jay Wilson. I appreciate you having me up, though. It was nice talking to you, Vivian.
It was nice talking to you too, darling.
And I took down your email, so I'm gonna hit you up about that to find out more details and what's needed.
All right, sweetheart. We look forward to meeting you in person
because I'm not about no drama at all. Like, because I actually have a job, a career, and I actually have things going on over here. So I'm not about the fighting and putting people's shit out and stuff like that, because I wouldn't want that to happen to me. So I handle myself accordingly. So but thank y'all for having me up. Y'all have a great day. Bye.
You too, sweetheart. You have a great day too. Jay Wilson, go ahead and end your live, baby. We like to say thank you for